にゃん。皆さん、こんにちは。私はアンドストームですね。よろしくにゃ。And everybody, this is Understorm. And welcome to the new Let's Play of Hook on You, the Dead by Daylight dating sim. Okay, I know what you guys are thinking. Why I am playing this game instead of the original Dead by Daylight? Okay, here's the thing. I think of playing that one. Unfortunately, after looking through how the game it is, I kind of worry that I might get myself stressed off. You see, I actually once played a game called Friday the 13th on the PS4. Yes, I think I actually got the game from Singapore and have the, to play here. And then when I tried to play as much as I can, it eventually it outgrew me, not because of the game itself, but a few reasons. First reason, the achievements. The achievement is bloody tough, and you want to get a platinum achievement. Good luck with that, cause it's impossible to get that certain RNG to get the killer and the counselor. Second thing, lots of glitches and a lot of teabag players and a lot of douches and you know and those of these sinkers. So I have way much issue on that, which brings me to this game. I so in this game I rather play with friends rather than playing with the randos. Otherwise, if I match with randos, where I have I will have a very bad time. Yes, you may never know that when you match with randos, you kind of get either the bad ones or the good ones. So yeah, it's going to be very tough for some players due to the netcode and this and that. So, anyways, okay. So once I heard about this announcement, I actually thought I want to play with it. Then I noticed one of my friends named Kago the Final Boss was playing this game. So it was fun to watch. So if you want to know who's Kago the Final Boss, go check out his channel on YouTube. And it's Kakato the Final Boss. He just started his run, but not yet finished it. But I'm going to play my own run here. So yeah, that's much about it. So if for those Dead by Daylight fans, you probably know some of it, of these killers. The four mentionable killers in this series are the Spirit, the Huntress, the Wraith, and the Trapper. Let me tell you this: I only know some parts of it, and I don't. And not to spoil what's going on, I will tell you that's the only four database at the moment. So, with so before we get started, once again, this, if you like this Let's Play, give a like and subscribe. Yeah. So, anyways, without further ado, it's time to start the show. In 3, 2, 1, it's showtime. Okay, first of all, I need to adjust the sound first. Give me a second. Okay, here we go. Now, this one I have to play a full screen, so well, permit me to say I'm sorry if I didn't get much of it. So here you go. Setting. All right. Let's see. Hmm. All right. All right. Let's see. Test first. Give me some test one first. Just give me a second. Just checking what is working. All right. There we go. Welcome to your green vacation. Before we started, what should we call you? Obviously. Well, it's still loading, so all right. Okay. What's this? Safe load. What's this? Okay, so this is a safe load thing. So let's see. We got settings, menu. Okay, I think I get some of the gist of it. Okay, here we go. Anyways, you wake up on the beach, soaking wet, salt water stinging in the inside of your throat as if you were nearly drowned. Water forms from your mouth as you open it to grab some air. You have no memory on how you got here. In fact, you can only remember how your own name, but not where you came from, or a single fact about your life. What you do know is that despite the outrageous beauty of the landscape around you, you feel incredibly sick to your stomach. Ugh, what the? Okay, where the hell am I? Wow, really went down the wrong pipe, huh? You need a minute, or can I go? What? Uh, what? Because I can give you a minute. We got plenty of time. Endless time, really? Oh, wait, eternity, if you catch my drift. Whoa, not now, Ocean. Sorry, Andrew. May I continue? Please go. Please go on. Wait, why am I talking to, to the narrator now? Okay, then. As I was. Uh, as I was saying. What? You don't need to be that rude about it. Yeah, I'm just a little bit dazed here. Okay. Yeah, well, anyways. No matter, no matter. Moving on. And you look down at your feet, ankle deep in the crystal blue water of a newly arrived wave. As the water recedes back up into the ocean, it reveals a grotesque discovery. Oh shit! Oh, what in blazes am I holding? A decomposed face stares at you beneath the sand. All you can do is vomit. A stream of dark foul, bugs, worms, and do I need to really read that? Question raises to your mind: where are you? How did you get here? Who is behind this incredible, charming, well-spoken voices in your head? However, answers don't come easy. Your mind is completely blank. No, seriously, it's blank. What will you do? Rah! Run. Close your eyes. Uh, you know what? Dig up that face. Hey, Harumi Cookie. Hey, welcome to the stream. And as you notice, this is the Dead by Daylight a dating sim. Hope to you. So this is my first time around, so let's see how this goes. You brush the sand away from the half-buried human head embedded in the group before you. There's no body, just a head. As you picked up, flakes of skin falls to the ground. Ugh. The jaw falls open, revealing a gold coin sitting on the rotten tongue of this poor dead soul. Get in your head and steady. I see. I like that. You take charge time. What in blazes am I looking at? You examine the gold coin briefly, happily distracted for what has otherwise been extremely confusing morning. The sun beats down on you, drying your clothes. You check your pockets, but they're empty. Plenty of room for gold coin, you suppose, and so you deposit. Why, that's a nice coin you got there. What if you spend it right now? Um, no thanks. Why not? Nah, just keep it. Look, I'm going to level with you here. The coin you found, it's mine. I dropped it on yesterday and I've been looking all over it. Drop it into a dead person's mouth. Could you just give it back? Fine. Here you go. You handed the coin to the me, I guess. Mistrust me. In the shade, you receive the answer to one of the following questions. Where am I? How do I get here? Can I have my GoPro? um, how do I get here? Have you ever heard of Bermuda Triangle? Well, next time you have you heard of Bermuda Triangle? Well, next time you should fly around it, silly. Your mind doesn't have a chance to linger any longer on your current situation as you feel something soft bump into your foot. Wilson? When you look down, you find a volleyball sitting in the sand next to you. You stare frozen. A voice calls from behind you. Let help, please. You turn around when you see what's waiting for you. Your jaw's just about to hit the ground. Uh, that's Huntress. That's Wraith. Spirit. And there's a trapper. Uh, Four gorgeous monsters stands halfway between you and the well-tended volleyball court. Wait, what? Each of them oozes with undead energy, a magical aura reaching out and penetrate you via your eyes. Your heart begins to race. Curiosity, fear, desire. You can't help but stare at these casually dressed, less goddamn killers. I don't know. Not to be judgmental, but that's just the energy they put out there. So many competing feelings rush through your mind at once that you are completely paralyzed. Hello? There are weird days, and then there's this. All you can do is look down at the ball and back up at this monstrosity lineup of well, literally monsters. Sexy ass monster though. What will you do? Say nothing, nothing, nothing. Say nothing. Take it back. Uh, I don't want to get killed by these four, so you bend down and grab the ball. It's warm from sitting in the sand of this beautiful day. When you give the ball a toss, it arcs beautifully to the air and lands it right in the huntress's hands. Not bad, stranger. Huntress's muscles ripped as she grips it in her hand. You look her and down at consider what it might be held tightly in those strong arms. Warm perhaps, maybe a little sweaty, but that's okay, it's natural. Try hard smush. Ugh. Try. They're speaking directly to you. The producer can bring up herself to reply you. You're entranced. When you snap out of it, you realize that everyone has gone back to the volleyball court. Alone again, you look across the beach at these strange residents who casually bat at volleyball, back and forth, happily ignoring your intrusion onto the private beach. Should you be frightened, worried, excited? I did refer to them as killers. Nah, they give too much away. But at the same time, damn! They are looking very appealing in their own way, and nobody so much as lifted a blood-soaked finger in your direction. Don't be scared, Andrew. You make it this far. I know they're killers, so don't mind it a thing. What? Wait. And I'm thinking right now. Wait. Am I talking to the director or is it the ocean? Some guy named Ocean. Oh, jeez. If the spooky ocean voice says not to be scared, I'm sure it's all going to be worked out. With no good reason not to, you decide to head over and see what happens next. It seems like you derailed the volleyball game just by showing up. You derailed the game by just showing up, nitwit. And I guess you're also a nitwit. Look, it's best you just go with what the trapper said when he said it. That's a policy I hope for pretty much everyone who always seems to have fresh blood on their hands. Hey, don't worry about it. It's just a game assistant, that is. Besides, you seem a lot more interesting than a silly game. What's the deal? What brings you here? You mean that they're here to do more than destructing my total domination? That was Rafe. The sign, the sign means he was done with the game too. Also, guys, if you, for those who are not sure who are these for, I'm not going to go too much details on the Dead by Daylight. So do look up to on the on those killers. You understand, Sam? either either that or you saw a butterfly something there. Ooh, look, there's a butterfly flying. Look, I don't care why this slack jaw moron is here. I just want to know, can I kill them or not? Whoa. You can't. At least not yet. Whoa, there's the axe. Oh yeah, not yet. Hey, Andrew, you might want to, say something. Actually, you know what? Never mind. There'll be plenty of time. About that soon enough. Right, right now, this group has some questions for you. Okay, but be warned, answer quickly and answer well. This is a time quiz, and this will be very important later. Very important. Not important in any way whatsoever. Probably that one. I can't remember. How attractive would you say you are? Very, not at all. Average. I'm pretty average, I think, cause I just know that now. Just another face in the crowd, another normal meaningless life in an endless cycle. I think you quite keep myself like chipmunk with grizzly bear. If you're gonna name any superpower, what would you be? Invisibility, super strength, uh, flight. As much I prefer invisibility or super strength, I prefer flight to fly. So yeah, flight for sure. Technically, I suppose I can fly. Honestly, it's not all it cracked up to be. As far as I go, I'm still not where I want to be. What's your best subject in school? Math, history, skipping class. Um, Math? Probably math? It's the only thing that makes sense. Oh, when you think about it. What's your favorite animal? Obviously! Meow! Definitely cat. What? Hey, what's wrong with the cat? Oh, what? Why is everyone looking at me? You think just because I'm a typical cute goth girl, I have to have some specific love of all things cats and one specifically black cats? Well, I do, but you can't go all to hell with anyway. What's your favorite color? Blue, blood, blue? Blue isn't good for productivity. Make people want to be lazy. Well, I prefer green and red, but what I choose is red is like, I'm not gonna. What's your dream job? Astronaut, nightclub promoter, not working at all. If we get to do what we really want, why work at all? It takes a lot of courage to break free from society's expectation to climb the ladder. Only she could spin laziness into some kind of grand research damn millennials. Best flavor ice cream. Vanilla, chocolate, false. What is false flash? Vanilla. My favorite flavor is pain. Same. Same here. Mine is vanilla, swirled with pain. I think mint chip is the greatest flavor ever conceived myself. But enough of ice cream, am I right? Hold on a second, it reminds me. Am I right? I am right! Always! It's a lesson you should learn before we go too much further. What I say if you want to survive, pick mint chip. Great teaching lessons on Naruto, you rascal. Kill or be killed is the rule of this island, even for the faceless voices. Tell me, what's your base favorite ice cream? Hot Slash? The best favorite is Hot Slash. You got a reading comprehensive problem? I told you mid-chip what it was. You almost brought yourself a game over there, buddy. That's right, I can end your life whenever I want to. I'm in control, so do you forget it. Favorite. If I say you like my mint chip, you will like mint chip. Now try again. Tell me, what's your best flavor? Just give me a second. Let's see what happens if I... Can I save it? No, I cannot save. Okay, so I'm not gonna screw this one up, so you know what? Mint chip. The best flavor is mint chip. So obedient. I think you're going to do just fine. Anywho, now they know so much about you. I'm sure the good ones want to start getting to know them. Hold on. Okay, now I can save. I guess I can't save in between, so just in case if I fuck this up. I'm Trapper. I'm pretty much run the things around here. I'm the smallest, richest, strongest person of the whole island. I don't like losers. If you want to know what a loser is, say hello to Ray. Hi, I'm Ray. There's nothing like everyone else. I like nice people and load the big dumb idiots. Hey, what's up? I'm Spirit. I don't like most things. I don't really hate most things either. It's not worth my time, but the thing I really hate, you know. Based on my personal observation, life is nothing but suffering, and society is a careful, calculated lie to keep people subservient to those in power. It's better to choose just not to take part. Jeez, it's just like she was downright murdered by society. She hates it so much. Oh no, wait. I'm remembering Spirit size right now, and that's almost exactly what happened. Hey, I'm Huntress. Don't let the bummers get you down. There's a lot of fun had to be on this island, along with lots of love. Yeah, that is. You know what I mean? Grow up. Grow a body. I explained 1,000 times. I'm dead, but I'm not a little ghost. I'm just a crew. I just create a trail of frog. I'm not made of it. Ugh. Whatever, fuck body. That's not nice. He's not nice. You love it. Only sometimes. You really? That's disgusting. That's why she likes it. Don't speak for me. I also hate it. That's speaking entirely, actually. For the first time ever, I agree with Rave. Let's move on, otherwise they do this all day. Besides, if I know this group, and I do, they'll want to just show off soon enough. If we don't play me, let's do something else. Well, for once, I actually agree with the midhead. I say we go on my yacht. It's a massive boat dock nearby. I give everyone a taste of my luxury. I give everyone my taste of luxury and power. Great, rolls his eyes. Don't mind him. He just hates fun and happiness. No, I hate the endless, desperating, soul-crushing pursuit of wealth. The way it flaunts needlessly and the cruelty it engenders. What about hanging out by the pool? I find the warm water calming, simple, beautiful. Hey, what about our volleyball game? We can exercise and have some fun as a group. Are you serious? That's a perfectly good launch to chill right here. I'm tired and besides I hate being in the sun. Where do you want to go? Let's see. Okay, as I'm not mistaken, Hunters want to go to volleyball. This is Trapper's win. The pool side is great, and this one is definitely hook. Can I say? Oh shit! I cannot save. So let's try here then. It'd be great to relax for a second at the launch. I'm kind of dizzy here, so yeah. To kick up your feet, look out over at the ocean and relax your own terms. If you want to do anything else, right? Comfortable, enjoy a cool drink on a hot day is the best. I mean, what kind of fool, what kind of monster, what kind of mask-wearing psychopath would finally granted a break from the constant grinding of chasing and fighting and get a long hair and then choose to extend themselves and quite frankly anyway whatsoever? Why am I the only one who gets it? It's time to stop living by there are rules. I won't do anything longer. Yeah, we should probably give her a second to calm down. Hold on. Oh, Claudette and Dwight. Yeah. Hold on for just one moment. This is Dwight and Claudette, our activities coordinates. They also cooks, waiters, bartenders, janitors, and any other jobs. They only they are the only help remaining on this island. Narrator? Yeah? What do you mean by remaining? Anywho, hey! This is a place we call Murder's Island. Cue the drama musical flourish. None of the others survived. Survived the interview process. I mean, I'm sorry. Hence why we shall have had to refer to them as survivors with a capital S. These two will have to work here for a long time. So very long. I don't know how long it's been. Sorry. Anyways, I should probably let Dwight and Claudette do their mandate jobs. They should look happy, thereby winning with nervous energy that started to give me the creeps. We will now escort a group to the venue of your choosing. However, in future, we recommend waiting for us to present you with your options whenever possible, then don't just run us to various activities unsupervised. We don't have much autonomy around here. The least you can do is allow us to do our job. The most of you can do is help us get off this fight. What? Dwight! Yeah, I mean, just pardon me for us. Hey narrator? Yes, something that can help you. Well, okay, besides the part that I was wondering about the remaining part, but those two, Colin and Dwight, did they start to mention something about the wanting to escape? Is escape an option? Should I be trying to escape right now? Escape again? Oh, no. I think you're mistaken. It seems like Joy was asking for help to get off the island too or something. Oh, right. Yes, that's true. He was. But he just meant he wanted to get to the other vacation island getaway. A couple miles south of here. It's much fancier accommodation than this island. Wait, what? It's one of those big corporate outfits quite exclusive when all those famous celebrities hangs out. Very luxurious. Doesn't quite have the charm of this island has to. Trust me, you wouldn't want to go there. With all the money comes a lot of restrictions. Why am I feeling this as a licensed killers over there? This is where you belong. Now, go off you go. It's time for your activity. On this island, your decision matters mostly. When I agree with them, not like that other island. So what it be? Okay, yeah, let's go there. Finally, freedom from this preposterous premise that the four of us would be engaged in some sort of thrilling 2-on-2 volleyball match. Spirit looks at you and beneath her gigantic sand head, she takes a conspiration tone. I don't know whose idea volleyball was in the first place, but I hate them. I tried to feign a sprained ankle, but everyone already knows I technically floats above the ground, so nobody believes I even putting any pressure on my joints in the first place. Then I tried to annoy everyone by not giving a crap, and when that didn't work, I tried whining, and that didn't work too. I think that's whoa. I dreaded to kill every single person on this island, but it turns out that I'm not the first to toss those kind of threats around this island. So thanks. I guess I just for getting it caught up. Are we threatening each other again? Now it's Dwight to take the conspirator tone. His eyes shifting as his lips suck into a loud whisper. Please just make this quick. Oh, what? This is what you'll be saying when we get behind the bar to make the drink of your dreams. Hilarious, right? Yeah, right. So what did we have to? Let's see. We have vodkas. I have no idea what sangria. Scotch rocks. Virgin daiquiri. Um. Um. Let me think. Vodka is those kind of drink shots. Sangria, Scotch on the rocks is okay. I remember that one one time in Subbox fuck game called Sopa Fractured Butthole has a thing on strawberry daiquiri, so maybe virgin daiquiri. I didn't come here to party, so I'm trying to make the best of a very sensitive situation. I don't know. How about daiquiri? I know how to make that. But skip the liquor. I have mine virgin. Trapper sneakers all at your choice of words. Sure you will, kid. Don't mind him. We don't need to soak ourselves in booze and just to please somebody else's expectation. If you ask me, that's enough spirits here already. Besides, alcohol just numbs you to the painful reality of the world. I choose to face them head on. You never do something like, I don't know, hide from all behind the world's largest hat or anything. Please allow me to ignore any fashion advice from the man wearing a doll's face as a mask. Not a doll's face, jerk. Since we fulfill your request, it's time for you to return the favor. I shouldn't have known that was a catch. Icebreaker time! I swear that I had to pull this kind of folks enthusiastic community building crap. I have suggested we attempt to walk the lowest point of the ocean before I ever set foot near this bar. You don't need to be, you don't think it would be kind of fun? Love fun? No, I hate it. This sucks, but it could be fine. Or whatever you say. Has anyone seen my hat? I literally never seen him have a hat. If we must make small talk, I'm at least picking a topic before we end up being forced to do something lame improv game that nerds learn at the non-sports after school activities I definitely never did because I know nerd. Methinks a certain someone does protest too much. Sitting here on a beautiful sunny afternoon, warm sun beneath the cool fog beneath my severe feet. The topic I choose is books, novels, comics, fiction, or none. Reading is the only real escape from the inescapable horror of life, the escape of your own mind. A groan rolled through the crowd. Oh, not a lot of readers here. Uh, hello, readers here! Anyway, we don't mind you. Hey! I imagine based on the response, they were much interested about drinking. Considering this situation it seems very appropriate time to ask you, Andrew, what's your desert island book, the one you brings you here if you were on the island? Oh, horror! It had to be classic horror. For reason it should be obvious. You mean because of these islands of horror villains, and also those books are all in the public domain? Nothing too modern. Humanity has really gotten soft in this past 100 years. So what's your favorite? Um, Dracula, Frankenstein, Dr. Jekyll Hyde books. No thanks. Yeah, I don't. Um, well, you say 100 years. Uh, Dracula is one of the classics that's still scary. To be seduced by some beautiful stranger only to learn that they are an immortal villain is downright thrilling. Well, I guess, but I'm gonna say that despite the deviant behavior of Dracula and the threat possible danger or even death that he poses, you can't help but turn on the liberation from status quo that he represents. Yeah, same here. So what if some old doctor say he's a bad boy? He's supposed to be weak like garlic and sleep alone? Who do you think they buy into that? If you're going to be trapped in a nightmare that is undead and like eternal, hold on a second. Yes, sorry about it. Yes, sorry about it once again. Yes, that was a missed call, but it was turned out to be a wrong one. But anyways, moving on. If you're going to be trapped in a nightmare that is undead life eternal, which I know a little something about, you could choose a lot worse than great clothes, a castle, and a lover who doesn't take shit from anyone. The scary part of Dracula is thinking that no one will ever be quite as interesting to make love as a vampire. Enough of those old stories that belong to someone else. It's time to make up some new stories of our own. Before you know what's going on, Huntress is waving an empty vodka bottle in the air, a devilish twinkle in her half-mask covered eyes. Mine is just a little naughty. Let's get all in the circle and spin this bad boy. Great. Oh shit! It's it's. What the hell are you even doing here in this? Great idea! Oh, great. Trickster, isn't it a bit late to introduce a new character? I thought I was the one who get to make the rules yet, so I'm not sure who I'm asking. I wasn't ready for this. What? What? What do you mean by that, narrator? Why, hello, and who is this new fan in the waiting? Beat it, Ack! I don't know, but what's the harm in inviting one more person to join the Supreme Ball game? Oh, I can't say. I was just saying it's a great idea. Why? We're also teasing the secret trickster ending. I've got much better things to do than hang out here. I'm famous. Toodles! The rules are simple. First is spin, then you swap spin that is. But let's be clear. It's Dan and a Pip show. We're here to have a good time, but in a classic way. All make cause that will happen out of the view of the public eye. Real romantic like. Yes, romantic is a goal, so we'll be all waiting here in complete silence trying to listen in and use our imaginations while you make out on our side of the bar, but not watching. Like adults, romantic, well-adjusted adults. And you are. You grip the bottle in hand, and putting the face in the hand of the empty bottle is gone. Mini game consists of two parts. On top a pointer which rotates in a direction. Hold on. I'm not sure about this mini game, so I'm going to save forward so I'm not going to fuck this up. The bad feeling I might be bad at this. Okay, there we go. And at the bottom, the target you're going to be pointing at. This here is our upcoming special minigame. Perfect for the less coordinated because there's no winning and losing. Well, not technically, whether the point stops, that's the result. I suppose it doesn't what you want to do. It's a bit like this, but no one has to know if you don't have talent. Okay, ready to play? Would you mind to repeat that? One more time first. My pleasure. Minigames consist. Okay, so that means I have to. Okay, I think I'm ready. So I'm just if I fail, I might reload and try again. Away we go. Spin the bottle and see who you got to smooch. And Johannes, you two are meant to be. Psych! Psych! Yeah, you actually spin multiple times to get the real result. First, you get 3 times is your true match. That's how you hardcore spin the ball. What? Is there a... You got it right. It is a true match. I'm trying this again because I think it's way too fast. Is there a way to slow down this thing? I wonder if I can get... for a reason, and just this morning you were waking up. No. This might going to take a while because for some reason this thing is very fast. Yeah, like this, I think this is way too far. Is there a way to slow down this thing for a while? Okay, there we go. The time's a charm. Fuck. You got spirits. Spirits your true match. Ooh. Just this morning, you were waking up in a strange beach, surrounded by strangers with murder's intent. Now you're looking at the beach towel as spirit, lots in her eyes, sweet glistering on her skin. Your heart races. You can feel the pulse pounding in your ears. Spirit takes by your hands and sit face to face at the private section of the bar. She begins to reach you, putting her hands on your shoulder. You're sweating, but not in the sexy way she is. You're sweating in the gross way you sweat in at the interview for the job and you're not even remotely qualified for. You don't know what to do. If you try and lock the lips instead, you might gross her out so completely she'd never be able to look at you romantically again. Speaker, what? I have some bad news for you. I have something in my teeth, don't I? It might be secret, I have no idea how long I was in the ocean. No, well, maybe, but that's what I'm gonna say. It's not gonna happen. Not now. Not it won't happen. If they think I'm gonna make up with some stranger just because Apollo told me, they got another thing coming. And so do you. Name the katana in your heart. If you ever try to make a move under such absurd circumstances, I wasn't going to. I saved stage 3 times, but yeah, I know. You seem pretty harmless and not in the battle case. If you were to, if I were interested in which man and a woman, are we going to tell which case? We're not. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. So that's the thing about me not being like. So the thing about me being not that bad to kids was the like to get along, baby. If you want to know the truth, figure out yourself. But don't expect this just to hand you gifts like me. What I want to hand it was pain and suffering. Treat me well and return the favor. Otherwise, try a different one and see what happens. I hate to break up such a passionate moment. That we only assume we was passionate because we never spy on you constantly while you would stay this way. But dinner is being served right away and we must insist that you join us. We wouldn't want anyone's dying of starvation when there are so many more interesting things to die from. Seems like the next activities, no time, oh queen. You were expecting what? Capture the flag? Don't you know how complicated it is to run a game like that? Much more so than sitting and talking. You arrive at the cookout area to find an assortment picnic tables scattered around. What were you expecting? Some kind of what? What were you expecting? Some kind of grand hall with huge banquet table? They ain't some prestigious fancy epic like you find on cable. Right and Claudia usher you to the seat, but there's a very, very limited seating there right there. And oh great, terrific. It seems that everyone wants to sit next to you. Even better is that they don't want to sit next to certain other people either. To start, no one wants to sit next to Trapper. Fuck you all! Meanwhile, he's refusing to sit next to Raid or Trickster. Oh yeah, I forgot that he's here. Surprise! Yeah, well, they don't call him X-Baxter. I'm sorry, even I get nervous around crowds of killers, and my whole stick if he gets a little flustered. Hey there, you looking good? Very good. And we'll really can't let hunters and trappers sit together. No, seriously, their arms are too big. They can't fit at the table if they sit side by side. Look at it. You can't even fit everyone on the screen at the same time. Stop breaking the fourth wall, and yeah, whatever. If you probably think it was an error, but it's not. It was completely intentional. Let that be a lesson to you. Every ever you think seems is a good choice. Got that? Okay, Dwight and Claudia are directing traffic. You sit on the side, the rest of them will sit on the opposite you. Hunters and trappers sit at the end with the enormously sexy arms. Now that everyone's seated, we can begin dinner. Tonight's meal was prepared slowly and carefully. We both loved and hated for 12 hours over a spit. We hope you all enjoy. We really hope you do. Hey, you didn't tell us what you're serving. What are we eating? Meat! It's meat. Seasoned with special number with special herbs and spices with it. I think I got the joke about. Okay, one note that I know about this that this is actually the same person who did the KFC dating sim. So specific number of special herbs, 11 herbs and spices, but I'm gonna go with the 13 herbs and spices. My favorite. Meat is good. Meat is mud. Ugh. But considering what you're up to, who are you to get to judging now? I'm just sharing facts, and you need to murder something to eat this meat, so that it is like technically true. Technically true is the best kind of true. Okay, enough. Yeah. Okay, enough, baby. Yes, eat. And you know what I'm thinking? It's gonna be a person that on that space, right? On several parts of overlapping people, perhaps. I've seen many pics wearing palm tree buttons down the print. When you look closely at the spit, you spot what is definitely appears to be scrap of fabric sandwiched between some layer of meat. I think I might be sick. I mean, I think I'm sick. I think I might be great for some reason. Is anyone else want this thing? This took 12 hours, and we do literally everything on this island. Actually, there's one thing you're not doing today. You're not covering up the delectable meal. Well, he's right. Cause I'm with my brother X. It's perfect tool of easy chopping anything in twain. Boss, who say twain? Sometimes I swear that we're all from a completely different historical era. Second, I handle with this with my cleaver. Fast and powerful and clean, and at least it's clean when the meat is cooked. No blood. You two are ridiculous spice up swinging contest. Enough, grow up. This man grow because katana is only top ups. The hell is that? Oh, I show you burn my katanas and send you act to act your how you like. Please stop, please. I hate when we fight or talk. And even when we do at each other in the eye. I can do it. I have the skull of Azeroth. Great! Instead of slicing out, you can club into the second death. Hey, and I know this is what you want to eat, but hurry and volunteer to kick out a couple of We're having cannibalism! Really now? No, it's not feelings. I mean, dinner! You just say feelings. I still say that thing here, you little. Otherwise, they will go on for hours. No hyperbole. They once argued about who has the most effective weapon for 72 straight hours. It doesn't matter which one does, or whatever they've done, they will take even longer cleaning their weapons, or while explaining their balance of maintaining your tool. It's about being a bunch of cold-blooded killers. There's for some reason they're always terrified, or tetanus. Hey, I have a feeling it might be a minute game, so... Hey, why don't you just let me carve up dinner? Splendid idea, we hate it for it to get cold. He hates it when it got cold. Here's a machete, freshly sharp. Okay, here we go again. Us. Okay, let's try this one shot. Ready? Go! Slice! Perfect! Perfect? You missed completely. You missed completely. You missed completely. Oops. That was pretty good. I'd like to see what you can do with the less clumsy one, but yes, I imagine. Um, this sounds especially coming from the mask killers when they eat, which involves lifting their mask and shove food up behind them. Unnasty. Spirits, meanwhile, doesn't even eat. She's the only one who seems really be embracing being dead. They're all dead, right? This office hell. I mean, come on, we're still trying to be mysterious here. Thinking the mysteries are coming easy. Claudia and I do it all. You're the ones who will be working on their assholes off to make this thing not perfect. Well, at least they're lifting their masks. This is 199% as disgusting as it could be if they would just try to mash stuff together. Spirit, why aren't you hungry? The two best things about being dead is not having to eat. There's only one thing. Think about it, Andrew. Number two is number two. There is no number two. One less thing to think about in the afterlife. If I want to eat, I have no idea what would actually follow. You might actually have noticed, but I'm mostly a bunch of dismembered bodies. What if I'm floating in the spectrum? I notice it, but I try to get that image out of my head. Yeah, if you guys notice it, yeah, there's a lot of sliced body up here and there. So, except the head, but you look at the arms and legs. Yeah, I try to get that image out of my head on that. But do you see how deep this cut? My oh my god! You see how deep this cut on my abdomen is? I don't think my dissect trace connects anymore. Between the food and behavior of the group, this might be the worst meal in history. But even the worst, they're staring at it, you're not eating. They don't like it. I think they want explanation why. Why do you want to tell them? This is go. I'm sorry. Oh, look at the seagull! Wow, look at the. You haven't seen the seagull that big? I haven't. It is incredible. Anyway, what are we talking about? Lane misdirection. Lame oh wait, lame misdirection. Yeah, she's right. Andrew, pretty lame. Oh, who you are now? Come for right. You know what? You wash up the island with no memory who you are and how you got here. Yeah, you did. Pudding. You have no idea the last time you ate a real meal, and you've been standing in the sun. But the seagull is. Oh look, that's a bird. Uh oh, he just made a lot of good points. I swear. You're beginning to feel lightheaded. He waves at me. Maybe you just need to eat to survive here. Either that or someone poisoned you. No wait, you haven't eaten it, so you can't be poisoned. Whatever the answer is, you clearly are about to pass out. Whoops. Hey, hey, oh hey, it's me again. Your friend, mentor, and god. Right, narrator of the narrators, the ocean. And please don't sing under the sea or I'm gonna slap your face. And I'm not sure how I'm gonna feel about that characteristic, but allow it. I brought you here, and might be the only one who can help you now. There's only one thing that you must do to survive, and you have to figure out why you're really here. No one can tell you, not unless you follow my path, or at least a right path. There's too many of those counts, hopefully you picked at least one of them. Because there are even more wrong paths, many of them lead to your demise. Okay, sorry about the bad guy laugh, but never. Otherwise lead you to some even worse. Standing scenes over and having to fast forward back to you where you were, or am I right? For this place, all men secret, even for yourself, but one that true matters can only be learned if you answer the most important question. What the fuck are you doing here? Why are you here, I mean? Answer that and you learn the truth. The ultimate truth. Great, mysterious, I gotta give it up to this ocean character, but there's some quality early in storytelling. Okay, hold on, I'm back. I haven't done yet, really. Okay, one more piece of advice. You make many choices by now. Some of them I like. Some of them, fuck that. It's in your best interest to make the more choices than like. You wake up to find Spirit holding in your limp body, gingerly pouring cold water into your mouth. Don't you just love the ocean at night? I do. Staring out over the vast darkness of the ocean really validates the feelings inside me. We all truly inside and the wanting of world, pursuing in revenge. I mean, I have to wonder, how could anyone believe anything else? You look out into the darkness out of night and ponder her question. Well, it's a simple question. How could anyone not feel the same and alone in the face of such massive nothingness? Uh, you found someone special? I'm I think you always have been alone. Maybe it's Spirit's World, maybe it's in the ocean. It's the ocean, or maybe it's what in the sea, but you suddenly feel connected to Spirit's World. I may not remember much about my life, but there's one thing I know about you. It's always been alone. And always will be alone. Spirit had turned from looking in the ocean and is looking directly to you now. It's a funny idea, isn't it? Being alone. To get together? It's the best we hope. Maybe. Or maybe it's too much for hope. Maybe it's impossible. To pretend we know anything is just whoa! Did I make her cry? I was so dumb. Just a bit busy trying to please everyone and be perfect student, the perfect employee, be the perfect daughter. I didn't take care of myself, and that's all I got. First of all, I got distracted on my true purpose, my destiny. The purpose was sitting inside me my whole life. Okay, so this movie sounds silly, but if we look at you, if she's then and once on the beach, when she convinced that it's the only you two, she continued. There's a dragon that lives inside me. I always know, but I try to ignore it. When I couldn't ignore it, I tried to push it out. I'm so stupid. You're not stupid, that's how badass. Right? But I didn't let it out and then chop chop! And now that the dragon is pretty much one track revenge piece. But enough of me. What's inside of you, stranger? Uh, Nothing but darkness. Nothingness? I like to keep. I feel to have a dragon. May not better choice of words. I mean, a dragon sounds awesome. Honestly, I don't feel I got anything inside me. Just darkness. Never knew darkness. And here I thought Peter's spirit was the biggest god in the island until you arrived. Perhaps I could light the torch. It's just to add darkness. Just as things are really heating up, you hear fluid footsteps behind you, and you quickly spin around, ready to find out whether a new danger has popped out to this stranger. Only to find these two jokers sprinting across the bridge. Clipboards in the hand, which they're only waving out in the head. Oh god damn it. It's very important to really stick to it itinerary and attend each event as scheduled. Playing sick for keep food problem is not part of this evening's activities. That's strictly solid in the after campfire story time. That is really late. Playing sick? No, I was. No time for excuses. But it is by this schedule for and what comes after the flirting. Go go! But I haven't eaten yet! Dude! Shit. Once everyone has gathered at the fire pit, Dwight and Claudette bring a make announcement. We're not gonna blame anyone for particular, except the name of protagonist wink wink, shut up. But some of them we're gonna shut sometimes I make my own jokes if I've forgotten. But someone, and we know who is it, so you have the second one scheduled. That means we're behind on time in the evening's activities. I only have time for one person to share their special spooky nighttime song. Just one story, but story that's my favorite activity. There's another heavy experience. You're telling us that only one person gets to share? How do we decide who? Oh great, we have to decide as a group, and that's never gonna end well. Whoever did this, step out now. I swear I won't be angry. I may chop your head off, clean up. No fuss, no fuss. You! No. Voice trembles, you realize it probably is for you. You embrace your fate. Sorry, they're talking about me. To be honest, I still don't understand how this whole schedule thing works. I guess I lost track of time. What else pops up? We've been there before, even though it's taking some pressure off me, which is an absolute dream come true. Is it really fair to pick on a newbie? Seriously, has anything ever happened on schedule ever once? Damn it, Donald! If you ever try to flex the authority given on one more time, so help me. I'll snap your head off so quickly that I'll draw your blood, Cynthia. First and must up back on. You two know I love the hacks and slash and slice. We all know you love to kill. It's almost all you could talk about. Nobody name any names. Whoever knows any names, not us. I mean that's my name. Who's Donald? Who's Dwight? Hey, who even knows my name? Call me nobody. But we still got the story title. So you don't even really change your name, my. You know what? Andrew, who do you think you should go? Ah, damn it, that's the name. Please pick someone quickly so the Tropical Island vacation doesn't turn into bloodbath. Right. I'm a little curious of this. Since I'm going through this route already, so I choose your spirit. Whoa, whoa, this entire experience is being carefully crafted to avoid an IP infringement lawsuit. Let's be careful with the. Fuck you. Why are we going to go with a Pokemon reference again, you little? Really? So you wanna hear about me? Spirit huffs and dramatically rolls her eyes as she gets to her feet in front of the campfire. Don't let her talk to you out there, she's great with ghost stories. I don't know where she gets it, but she comes up with the scary stuff, seriously disturbing even to me, and I literally pull a guy's skull and spine out at once with my bare hands. Talk about bullshit size. If everyone is going to chit chat, I guess I can just sit down and Hunter's eyes goes red behind the mask, and both Trouble and Red take the seat. They know when it's worth fighting and when it's not. I had to break to you, but tonight's song isn't scary, it's a romance. Too late though, I was selected, so I'm going to tell my story. I call it The Prisoner's Kiss. What? You notice that Huntress and Red are both sharing in a giant tub of popcorn. Nobody offers. God damn it! God damn it! It was a dark summer night. Warm and rain seeped in from the skyline, blood from the old wound. Detective Horta, a celebrated investigator and now hostage negotiator, was called to the scene at a strange occurrence unlike anything she had ever seen before. When she arrived, the scene was chaotic. Crowd had begun to gather. A dozen of the officers were doing everything they could to keep curious onlookers away. But how could anyone resist wanting to know more? But there, in the middle of a busy market, had appeared a giant box, strange in appearance and a massive size. No one knew how I got there. Was it delivered? Built on site? In such a busy area, how could something like this just appear? A mystery, as it was as if conjured by magic. But there was no illusion. The huge box was very real, and someone was trapped inside. We paused aside to look from face to face of each audience member. She had no expression, but you could feel vibrating with energy. She's in her element. Help me! Cried someone in the box. It was a man, terrified, trapped, in prison. His voice trembled. By now, it was even if every detective in the city was there, looking at the strange objects up and down, inspecting on every side. It didn't make sense. There were no doors, no windows, no fasteners or seats. It was completely solid and much too heavy to move by hand. Solid, that is, except for a single small slit, just enough to see the bloodshot eyes of the prisoner trapped inside. I don't know what's happened. I woke up here. I was so scared. Please help me, cried the man as he pleads for his life. No stranger to tense situation. Detective Horta comfort the man. She used to her training to come here and buy time for the investigator. However, time did not bring clarity, only anxiety, as the night drags on with no progress opening the box. As the night grew longer, they seeped rain puddling on the ground. The man inside grew more desperate, more sad and lonely, more pathetic and in need of help. But Detective Horta was not no help at all. Probably to save him, guilt began to weigh on her like never had before. Don't let me die here, the man begged. Don't let me die alone. Stay calm, instruct Detective Horta. You're not alone. I mean, here, hell, half the town is here. We're all in this together, and we won't let this be the end of your story. Looking through the narrows of passageways, Detective Horta watched her over reflection in the tear-filled eyes of strange, sad prisoner. Together, they both wept in silence and the hopelessness of the moment. Promise us, the man promised them not alone. Yes, she promised, I do. A simple pledge, she felt instant connection, like she had never felt before. Not to her family, not to her friends, not to any other hostages she had worked so far to free before. And so, when the man's eyes closed and back away, it didn't scare Dr. Horta, but she knew he will return. And he did. Pressing the lips up and narrow slit in this horrible possible, repeating his question, stern flowing from his mind, he asked, Promise? Promise that I'm not alone? Yes, she promised, I do. And pressing her palm against the cold outside the box without truly knowing why, Dr. Potter leaned forward and placed up her own lips to the opening, letting her brief red creep up in the strange structure, allowing her to her warm lips to fall on this man. It was a gentle kiss, a moment of compassion. She could feel that in this brief contact the beating of her heart, pulsing blood through every inch of her body, matching beat to beat of the soft crop touch. Thank you, says the man, no trace of fear remaining in his voice, and he backed away into the darkness, disappearing in a single moment of uh why do I feeling that this man is a ghost? Single moment of ear coming. Get back! Yelled an officer, shortly thrusting himself between the cover the box, breaking the silence that would be soon filled by a cacophony of whirring gears and click lashes. A symphony of mechanism activity happened at all once. Something has triggered, and its unseen lever pulled, and inside of the giant box begins to slide open. The Dr. Horta grips her flashlight tightly and pushes forward into the foggy interior of the giant box. Her feet splashes in the puddle of whirring water. Her heart races as she swept her light from side to side. And then, when her eyes land on the man, or at least landed on what should have been him, there in the box was a pile of pieces, like a pot of doll, almost full of pop ore. Perhaps that is how Detective Potter to think of him that moment to survive. A collection of segments, limbs, pieces, disconnected from one another, cleanly severed and placed in a neatly lit pile. And on top of the pile, a head. Cold, pale eyes open, lips and icy blue. Spirit stares into the fire, her own expression live, her lips blue. Tears fall from her chin and soak into the sand of her feet. You're blown away by the story, and it's safe to say that you're not alone. Everyone else is looking to the fire or up in the sky, away but this at spirit. It was you who chose her. You who initially this harrowing tale, so sad, so creepy, so sensual. She was really went into great details when it came to describing that kiss. Too much detail, but now no one is too sure to act. I think the fact that the guy inside was actually a spirit, but man, that thing was. I do not know what the hell happened to that guy. Dwight and Claudette are staring daggers at you. You have to do something. This game was supposed to be a light-hearted romp. Please, I say do something! Say nothing hardcore, cool story. Stand up to say, start. Am I going to die? Cool story. Hug her? I think she's crying, so she needs a hug. So you stand and we are saying anything about approaching spirit, reaching your arms around her for a hug. Her robe, hovering in the air, begin to wrap itself around you and squeeze into her. It's kind of like being hugged by, but it's also like being tied up. It's certainly not what you expect. Instantly, you pull yourself away, but it's an awkward moment and you nearly fall over into the fire. Jill says nothing and float away without so much as a goodbye. You meanwhile realize everyone just watched this truly strange interaction for the corners of their eyes. On a note, everyone decides it's time to take a break and split for a little bit so that they can all have a moment alone before bed. Everyone leaves and you're alone by the fire. The only thing you can hear is the ocean slowly lapping against the shore. This is nice. A true moment of peace and tranquility at last of all 7 seconds because Trickster shows up and is blowing his last song. Oh god. Hey baby, you look lonely. Might not join you. He doesn't wait for an answer. Oh god lord. I know you've been hearing these guppies all day, but if I want you to hear something about big fish like me, it's just something special so those in charge of the island don't want you to hear. I am the ultimate catcher of the island, the only lobster in the ocean of sardines. No one can give you what I can. You just have to find me. Come find me, baby. Trickster leaves. You're a bit confused of what makes his cryptic clues, but you aren't going to get any time to yourself to think about that just yet. Spirit approaches you. You know, I was watching you when I told my story. I could tell it was having an effect on you. This fog that follows me around, I could feel you breathing heavily, taking me in. You and I are both absolutely flabbergasted at the piece of information. Legit. You learn something new and every day, even when you're a guy and narrator. Gee. You're doing that again right now. You need to calm down. You should come to the hot tub with me. Dipping in the hot tub is the spirit. You come a long way in a single day. I'm not saying you should follow an offer like that. Just don't forget all the time. Okay. You and your storyteller friends slip into the water. It's just the right temperature for an evening dip. Plus, if your jealous shark comes along and manages to jump in from the pool, from the ocean into the pool, you're also pretty sure your killer companion could handle it. I just want to be totally clear. Even though the story bore some similarity to my life, it was not about me any way, shape, or form, or any infringement copyright. Not symbolic, not metaphoric, or not otherly cute. I believe you completely sure you were cut into pieces of your life, so was the person in the story. A perfect normal coincidence. Sure, you're on this island trap, one might say, in the most puzzling ways, and complete regular coincidence. And sure, his lips were blue, your lips are blue. Really, you call this blue? Searching for the answer, hoping to find revenge bite. Okay, so simply stops there, I guess. Coincidence. Okay, coincidence. That is way ahead, where we are. Samurai blood runs through my veins, or maybe it has coagulated by now. No need to sweat the details, regardless. I'm the descendant of noble warriors. Thousands of years of training with bladed weapons precede my entrance into this world. You know how many swords that is? A lot. You gotta figure that with many sharp edges, a person is bound to get disconnected from a body part here and there. The truth is, I wouldn't typically share this, so don't go blabbering about it. I dream of that story like watching a movie in my sleep when I was a little girl, years before my father sunk his blade into my skin, and never being able to shake it. That's a very adult story for a child to dream. Do you believe me? Who cares? Um, yes, I know we just met, but yes, I do believe. The way you told your story is clearly came from someone deep. Fool! Who told you to trust a stranger? You're gonna get hurt if you don't learn to take better care of yourself. Now you got me wondering, do I believe her or not? Is I knew everything because trust me. Do I know everything? Let's try if I wonder what I wonder what happened if I try to change the answer. Just give me a second. I just want to see. Wait. Okay, just save first. I know I don't like to do save, but I just want to gain the trust to see. I know it's a little cheating, but I might choose no, but I would say I believe in anything. As a matter, whoever thinks our beliefs are business, no one else's. Well, I'll be. That's a strong take. You gotta cultivate your gun. I just admire you, and you're not offering up your thoughts and opinions just simply to feed the curiosity of others, just like some more disparate resident of our palace. Good for you, I say. Now you got me wondering. I don't believe if you believe or not. I just chose yes, and I'm going to get a fool, so I kind of had to state a bit. Sorry, but I want to see if I get some good pointers for her. If I know everything, because trust me, I know everything. Don't I really know the answer to my own question about if I believe your answer to space question? Whoa. Ozone air got me tripping. Sorry, I didn't mean to distract us both. What's important is that a certain corpse included floating in a cloud of magical mist might still be waiting for you to say the right thing and free her from her puzzle. If he believes that she is the... Damn it, again. Unfortunately, before you can follow this conundrum to what surely be a mind-numbing cycle of new questions, you find a certain tune up to someone standing and before you with a fresh shower ready to dry you off. Sorry kids, but it's time for bed. I might be the youngest here, but I'm no kid. However, I love being wrapped up in a fresh clean towel. My mother used to help me wash the hair when I was young. She combed out all the tangles and tie ribbon around and before sending me off. I miss her. You watch the spirit stares into the distance, a hand gripping into the tight face. She doesn't notice you watching her at first. When she catches you looking, he turns away, roughly grabs the towel from Dwight, and then pushes him and Claudia aside as she throws her off. You head over to the campfire. The heat is comforting on this chilly night. Looking into the crackling amber, you think about Spade's story about the prisoner in the puzzle box. You manage to escape this place. Will you live your life, or has it already been taken from you and just matter of time until you make a gruesome discovery? Before you can dwell too much on your fate, Claudia and Dwight arrive. The now familiar creep smiley stretching from ear to ear is being managed to see a smile that lives by the firelight. You might apologize for the accommodation. We weren't prepared for another guest, but we're going to make you comfortable or die trying. They handed over a pillow and welcomed you to snuggle by the fire. Perhaps some music will put you up to ease. Just try to keep the volume a minimum, or our other guests aren't the type who want to rob you to sleep. Uh, okay. And as you look relaxed and fire, the radio began to fast and figure. You examine it and decide that you might adjust the dial to fix it. Let's see what's on the station. Nope. 98. Let's see what's on this station. Next. Okay, what's this station? Are these the OSTs? Uh, are these the OST for the game itself? I mean the Dead by Daylight games. What is this? I am just trying to hear what is this music. Okay, what's this 192? Nothing on 92. It's just an ocean.
Let's talk about our community. For us, it means two major things. First of all, the community is you out there. It's you and everybody else either playing the game or talking about the game or creating content relating to the game or being inspired by the game to write music or to make outfits. It's everybody
You know
that
what? I'm going to take a night with this thing. While you're listening, you can't still sleep. You decide to ask one of the kills to spend a little more time until you get sleepier. Would you like the sum of that side? Let's see if she's a spirit. Are you around? I was wondering if you get a little company. Spirit tells you her secret for falling asleep when she feels restless. I like to listen to music, flute music, dapper or some essential or see my prayers. Really? Wait. I think I have a feeling that I might screw this one up again. What? Even the dead like to relax. I don't really have anything around. Hey, a comb! We reach out and present you with a unique item. It's a small comb carved in bamboo. I guess you could onto this. It was a gift from my mother. I want it back though, and if you lose it, well, you get your revenge on me. If that's the last thing I do, you finally start to feel sleepy. Except, maybe this is really a sleepy thing. Maybe you feel paralyzed. You try to keep your eyes open, but if you can't, darkness overtakes you. The dark voice from oh god, not you again. And it should, anyways, the dark voice from the earlier speaks to you again, and should be as spooky. But now you had a whole day of a strange voice in your head. But this one is under there. The human body is made of 60% water. Do you know that? Of course you do. Everyone knows that. Even any amnesiac video game protagonist. But guess what? Drink as much as you want. You never get 100%. You hear me? Think I don't think I don't see what you're up to. You awake suddenly to see someone looming over you. Uh, fuck. Chopper is sitting beside you, sketching a portrait, which I think you need to run like crap. Oh, you're awake. I saw you with the spirits right before bedtime. As you know, they are not what they seem. Not like me, who is obviously completely honest and trustworthy. I was all checking to make sure you weren't sleeping near one of mine. And really, never mind. Just be careful where you sit. But since I'm here, I'd like to share two things with you. One, I do not take rejections well. Two, the first thing is very important to remember. Oh, were you drawing me? Trevor doesn't answer. You're on drawing stink like radiating out of me at you. Still nothing from Trevor. Look, I'm not an easy guy to get along, but I am an easy guy to spend time with. That that would make sense if you choose to spend time with me tomorrow. The rest of these comes live like rats. They wouldn't know if a good time if I bite that ass on their ass. I mean, that literally. Point is, if you select me from the if you're on a day of luxury, extravagant and fun, yes, I say fun. And if I don't pick you, remember what I said earlier. Oh, this might be the last thing you'll forget. But hey, you look tired. Go get some rest, sleep. Maybe even sleep well. You could try. Is this true? I think I'm going to die from this stuff I'm strong here. What? Nothing, nothing. Just right over about 50 feet of your left. Fuck. Finally alone for real this time. Maybe you should fall asleep again. Hopefully you're not poisoned. I think I'm going to get. I'm terrified. Wait a second. Where are we? This is. Oh, jeez. This is one of those reality show confession rooms where all contestants talk directly to the camera. Look, I don't need anyone, and I'd be perfectly fine on my own since my mother's died. I eat all organic diet of raw deer, beer, and human. I fit as a pill. That being said, something about this newcomer makes me think I might be missing out on some huge part of this thing called life. There's always time to turn things around, like the one I spent day and night searching for food in vain, only to return to my cabin, spent and stuff, like to find a family squirrel nesting my chimney. They were delicious. Oh god! Look, I'm always enraged. The key is knowing how to control your rage, so you can be using. And I am a master self-control, and right now I'm using all the self-control I can muster because today was a disaster. Let's just say I didn't love it. It was fun. Love. I said off, damn it! Anyway, after we kill this idiot, don't tell them though. I'm here. What? Not. I just want to learn a little more. I will make them much better on the screen. I'm not really sure how this will be for Andrew. On the other hand, everyone I ever care about has been a man of faith, so probably good for Andrew if they keep ignoring me. On the other hand, there's something about them that we could work on in my me. I know that everyone thinks of me as beautiful, cold blood, so I can help it. Circulation isn't my thing. I don't just be cold. The keys, this cute hat and rope. Okay, those are just sure. If someone new were to come around and capture my heart, at least that beast being stabbed in it. Besides, if I would have my bloody revenge on society that has used me and thrown away, anyway, maybe it wouldn't have the little help. You open your eyes, the shot is sunny, there's not a cloud in the sky, and you feel great, totally messed up. You're not even suspicious of the fact that you fell asleep by the campfire but woke up several yards down the beach. Wait, are you on vacation? Was yesterday nothing more than a strange dream? No, not a dream. You're really here for another day. What? Why? I have no idea. You're obviously a weirdo. Speaking of weirdos, I see this rest of the gang hanging out on the beach. This is definitely not the dream. I wouldn't rule out a nightmare just yet, though. At least, not they make for a sexy bunch, though. And talk about sexy, here comes Trickster with carrying coffee. Ah, yeah. Morning, beautiful. I thought you might like a nice cup of joe. It's a, to start an incredible day. Alright. Uh, Trickster seems suspiciously cheerful. I'm sure there's nothing nefarious behind his joyful demeanor, though. And look, this cup of this cup of drink is so good that there's a skylight shape coming out from it. What? Don't look at me like that, Andrew. No, it's not purple. Fuck you. Everyone knows musician of morning people. I also want to wish you luck. Today is an important day. My only regret is that I won't be a bigger part of it. Budget issues. And I'm also swamped with engagement, especially on the other island. Trickster winks at you. If you want to ask him how to reach the other islands, now is the... Never mind, you left. Well, at least he brought me a... Oh, fuck. No, wait, don't drink it! What nothing the fuck is that? You don't kill him, Trickster, so he's good on the skateboard. And he definitely didn't get the name because he brings drinks, people drink so they can have a good morning. That was almost certainly not coffee. And I don't want anyone casually poisoning, imprisoning, and torturing you. Yet. This is supposed to be a tropical paradise, the type of place you give a 5 out of 5, 10 out of 10, 2 thumbs up review, not an eternal prison of pain. And please make sure to leave a review. It helps with algorithms. I don't have a Yelp here. Just trust me. I'm just looking out for you. So we could just move on. Hey, wait a second. How do you possibly ominously possibly unreliable narratives basically just knock that coffee out of your head? This is not Parliament, and the floor does not recognize the ocean to speak out of alternative of this moment. I don't need recognition, for I am the ocean. I dominate the land. I submerge those before me and become the world wave. Look at Atlantis. Actually, speaking of the graves, I would like to say something. Something very important. Fine, go ahead. If this place is a total prison of pain, I'm not saying it, even it's a place of extreme horror, they can still receive 5 out of 10, 10 out of 10, thumbs up review, Yelp, or whatever, if it's crafted with love or not at all, if that is the type of you're into. You know, the ocean's right. It's a lot of hard work goes into the place like this. You should really judge on the artist, isn't that? And whenever possible, starts from the mindset of giving them the benefit of the doubt. Constructing these LLM-based simulations, vacations, is not easily good. Sometimes there are some small bugs of inconsistencies, but that's just the nature of the process. Perfection is over. The universe is filled with mysteries. Yeah, we all went out to celebrate those who venture to bare their souls. That's a part of creative process with the ultimate intent of making things for our enjoyment, not to be overly critical of them. Are you two trying to sell me on this place on actually being good? You don't have to say anything like that, especially after I saved you from that poorly made up cup of coffee. Sorry, we just had to be here. We should be here 5 minutes ago. You always do this in the second morning. Sad, really. Don't we? Even they do make some great points. Oh sure, they do great points. I agree. Can we please move on? Yes, of course. Andrew. The last few minutes aside, have you been enjoying your time here on this island? Yes, I'm not suspicious there's no option. Yes, I've been overdoing a lot of time. Yes, Anthony. Yes, I'm not suspicious there's no options. Yes, I'm not suspicious that there's no option here. Encouraging response. And so we're glad you're not suspicious. They call that. Maybe I'm suspicious because we figure out what we're actually doing here. Zero chance they stick like it, even right now, to see how he responds. Hey, look there. Yeah, they don't know anything. It doesn't matter. So, Andrew, we're so happy you're here having fun. I didn't say I was having fun. We're all having fun, Andrew. Do you hear that? We're all having fun. We do need to ask you one more question. Question though, we have both to sign away our rights to say anything negative of this place. Would you please sign this non-disparaging agreement? Fine. Yes, I would hereby agree to participate in a verbal contract stating that I and will never say anything negative about my stay on this island. Perfect! You liked it. Excellent. Yes, yes. Andrew, it's still totally cool to have the constructive feedback. This place will leave that isn't positive review. Because we know all the nobody read negative reviews of the resorts ideas. Anyway, I see Dwight and Claudette want to a trance, and with the grumbling I heard from your belly, then there's only one thing. Breakfast! Perfect timing. Everyone rolls into the dining area to load up the sexy little bellies with pancakes and bacon, and so much for maintaining those fresh beef broth. We all have making a tropical paradise. Can we get some strawberry here? A yogurt, magical powers will only get you so far. Even the killers watch their sodium intake. You take your plate and sit down, thinking about yesterday and whirlwind of feelings you experienced. Danger, dread, disoriented, it was like going through puberty again. Except all in all one day on a beautiful Nemesis Island, it took it that you're not only the one doing some introspection, though. Trapper stands up to talk about how this day went, in case you were wondering. Personally, I wasn't. I can't imagine that you make me any angry today that you did yesterday. But I really hope you do. I really hope you do. Unrelated, anyone see where I love my cleaver? Haha, just kidding. I know where my cleaver is. Die! Well, that was bizarre. Back to your nope. Now on to the stats. Supper to talk about feelings. This island is treacherous. I don't know what the newcomer thinks they're doing here, but it's not helping us, any of us. Whoa, Huntress pretends to be independent, but she's secretly kind of milk for you and her aren't getting along. Well, this must be. No one else will be weirdly standing up breakfast. And just like that, he can secure it. Something's not right. Did anyone feel especially cold last night? Not the trash's dead sense, but I don't know. Some odd sense. Like, for the first time in a long time, I feel sun out yesterday, and that's when it went away. I didn't like it. Guess Red has enough time to work up the courage to speak in front of you. Ah, perfect. There he is. Take us home, right? I'm glad the introduction of Andrew to our island paradise, yeah, it was a quotation, didn't distract me from my normal duty, ignoring all of you and vice versa. This place ain't turn up a place of suspicion is something that no one cares. I'm still the only one asking any question. I'm asking a question too. When will Rafe shut up? And now they're all looking at you especially. Wait, aren't you supposed to stand up and explain how yesterday made you feel? I think I need to process everything by myself. See you want to? Bye. Damn. What power play. Keeping them wanting more. You're getting good at this game, I mean a sexy true to life experience. Shame that you didn't to eat any breakfast, so be it. I'm still hungry. Meow. At breakfast, you head to the hot tub by yourself to clean your head. Yesterday was just a lot. Before you get into that though, something catches your attention. You heard that? Were you dressing me? Yeah, I guess. That's okay, right? You know, I might be pursuing a relationship with one of those four fine killers, but this feels like the person I like to get the most is you, Naruto. It's, o- it's, o- it's only okay in so much that it serves to illustrate that you lost your mind, seeing how I'm not real and all. Yeah, I heard it up. This time, I think it's coming from behind the bullshit. No, stick it there. A little more, a little more. Oh yeah, yes, yeah. How does it feel? Intense. Nice. Yeah, this feels right. This feels uncomfortable. Now I want you to take that and put it right. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. Just like that. Exactly that. I swear, no idea that these two even you don't know whatever it is they're doing. I'm afraid to look. Please say something so they know you're close and you can be hereby. Oh wow! Look at that super cool bottle of Trickster brand suntan lotion someone left on the chair. Anyone know where I can buy some? Damn it! Oh come on, a little pricey, please. Ryan is panting and Claudette has a crazed look in her eye. Sorry, I didn't know how to how else to let you know I was here and I could hear you well, You know what? What do you think you're doing? You were doing, I don't know exactly what you're doing, but it sounds like fun, ham stuff. You think people are trying to find new ways to kill each other in this place to make their thing on dead permanent spot? What? Oops. We get 5 minutes for ourselves every day, and we spend hoping we stab each other in just the right spot if we won't get it with what? What are you going SNL for right now? Come to believe that the key is to find the exact place that we need to bleed out from, and I believe that place is out in our appendix. Why would that be? It makes sense to me, but did you ever think were me and him were right? Ha ha ha! You don't have to laugh that loud to get it. Ha 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 ha! My life is a nightmare and you're some. I've never been worse than right now. Let's get it, lover boy. I noted all your entry wounds and our 5 minutes up and good luck, Andrew. You're gonna need it. And hey, if you figure out how to escape this island, please make sure your ghost tells us how. That was both tragedy and comedy. A cramedy. Shut up! Anyway, wait. Oh yeah. You're here to the hot tub by yourself to clean your head. Yesterday was, in short, a lot. So far today, it's been exhausting too. But you decided to achieve a true centered sense of calm. No drama, no fuck bullshit, just sorting out in sand in the heat. Today was your day with you. Ooh, I like it. I want to be get up. I want to be on a date with me. I want to make the first move. And aside from that disturbing thought, all is going to plan until the shadow blocks your precious sun. Spiky tip, like a palm tree, is bending over to the screw with you. But it's not a tree, it's... Hey, baby! Breakfast was weird, huh? Everyone is getting up and announcing how they're feeling. What was about? Some forced kind of check-in with the group. I don't like the fishy, legs kind. Whatever though, breakfast is dumb. No one should eat before noon or after 4 p.m. Yeah, I do intermittent fasting. You see my ass, by the way? Maybe you can see them later at my private stage on the other side, IP Island, where all the Hollywood celebs hang out. You play cards, right? I can give you a private show. Catch you around. These abs are pretty amazing. You gotta give it that. And the blow up back. Threatening but adorable. Makes an interesting silhouette. Genius design. He's a psychopath, just like I said that. You don't give him anything, and we're not the best friends. Just because we had a little talk about doing a little talk is not an open invitation to go smashing the fourth wall every 5 seconds. What? Okay, now that the guy is gone and we've got some ground rules established that we're definitely going to be abiding by, it's time to lay back. Take some deep, slow breathe, and nope, another shadow. These people will not leave me alone. Fuck. Let's see, is it? Who's this time? Oh, it's Spirit. That checks out. You two have got them pretty good. We should get out of here. No, I know a place that brings a bit of welcoming darkness to the tropical island. First of all, I'm the only one that seems to know about it, so we won't be bothered there. I don't even know why I'm telling you. It's my private spot. But I guess I'm got a feeling that you appreciate it's the way to do. Not like these other guys. They don't get me. But I get them. Oh, I get them. I get my father too. And my father's them for what he did to my mother and me. Spirit radiates a menacing aura, waving her sword around Mia as she threatens. Well, the entire universe is scary and more than a little hot if you get turn on my manners. Anyway, look, all this time on Murderer's Island had gone a lot and a little confusing about things. Don't you need to lean into it? I suggest you do the same. You've seen her get mad, which is probably enough to scare you in confidence, but you also seen that there's more sensitive side hiding within her. Which one do you win now? You consider her offer, but before you can decide if you want to go with Spirit, the Hunter injured Jack. I guess you could go off with Spirit today. She seems pretty cool actually. If we weren't here on this island vying against each other for your attention, we might be actually friends. I'm saving just in case. I have a feeling there must be an option here after this. We might have something though, you and I. I couldn't let you go off to her godlike house without speaking up first. Yes, I know her secret spot. I see everything through her host in this adorable mask. So my offer sense. We can still hang up. Plenty of room and my cabin. Wink wink. is pretty cute that characters think that she's, say, wink wink out loud. The mask barely even hides her face. Tough choice, you weigh your options quickly because you can only go on one day today and you also don't want to be hacked to pieces as for saying the wrong thing. It's always good to remember that all those cold-blooded these are all cold-blooded killers. But you know what they say. When life's to give you a lemon, you make a lemon. And then die horribly retching, returning dead after drinking it because the lemons were poisoned after long haul. Okay, so this island really got me untitled. So what will it be? Sorry, still going with Spirit. I gotta go with Spirit. You made the correct decision, I know this. Just because you picked me doesn't mean I'm going to slobber all over you just like a dog, understand? Well, of course, you still got lots of proof of me. Yeah, I want to believe our connection's real, but I've been hurt before, really, with a katana. A katana that I now wield in spectral form, you feel me? Because you feel me if you try anything in the macho trapper crap. Yeah, I get feel you. Review you and Claudette. Before you ask Claudette and why to clarify, I just like to note that yes, it's too late to change your answer now. You and Spirit arrive at a coast overlooking the Black Lighthouse. It's odd and decrypted, but still impressive. There's something magnetic about it. You can see why Spirit will be drawn to such a place. You look Spirit up and down, noticing that she was wearing all black just like the lighthouse. I'm, not, I'm noticing a bit of thing. Is black your favorite color? Black isn't a color at all. It's an absence of color. It's a void. Like me. Spirit smiles. Nature avoids a vacuum. You're not sure if it's a good thing or a bad thing. The lapping wave is on the shore of the coast sets the romantic tone. The fog that surrounds spirits everywhere she goes blends perfectly with the mist rolling up over the rocky shoreline. She is one with the place, and so are you. The peace dying doesn't last long, however, as the lighthouse lets out an eerie howl, like a monster dying. A spearing backlight stretching out the sky. Spirit yet has to yell at you to be heard. Oh yeah, that's it. The light and sound seen that the two of you just sit inside. Spirits lay the tower and then then he pats on you gently. Slowly she wants you to company, so you oblige. When you do, she takes out some sunscreen and hands it to you. You're not actually sure what is it. Is it an invitation to get a little hands-on action? What else could it be? Uh Thanks? Thanks, I forgot to bring my own and I lost my ocean. No problem, I just figured as much. Viewers turn away when you slay the ocean all over your body. You need any help in those difficult spots? You see a hand floating around your back. Sure, why not? Spirit hands on your back and his eyes come, but she feels soft touch. When she's done, she takes care of herself. You watch the spirit apply sunscreen to herself in the most unique way, by putting her own hand around her back, spreading off. Comment of the following. Oh, I like the observation. So if you don't mind, what's the deal with all those shots of glass sticking out from all your body? You really want to know? You're not creeped out by them? You're not creeped out. You're just nervous because you know the answer might be very personal, but she's the person you might want to know. I was just thinking about what you must gone through to end up like that. It had to be horrible. It was worse than death, at least death eventually. But I wouldn't want to forget, it was letting me who I am right now. Truth is, I could pull out all the bits of glass that's stuck in my flesh right now if I wanted to, but I don't want to. Each shot is a reminder of what my father did to me, and what the world did to him. That's why I refuse to play the universe's game. I hate the idea I'd be forced to succumb to pressure the way he did in the fact, the way he fear and anger filled him up and then came bursting out. That way he flooded our home and drowned us all. Yeesh! It's hard not to think about revenge. The dragon inside me is doing me what the world did to him. I had to fight it, even though it gives me strength. I must maintain control. You're stronger than he ever was, I'm sure of it. Appreciate Andrew. I suppose a little help isn't a bad thing. In life, it this work with it's a lot to endure alone. Maybe I could use a little assistance reaching my delicate toes a bit of lotion. You know, having your body contoured into the vengeful poses. It really does a number on my joints. He rubs the lotion on the skin. Uh, crap. Not bad. Let's see if I can get perfect in this one. You missed completely. Yeah, I'm trying to see if I can pull it off because for some reason this thing is going very fast. Not bad. Yeah, this thing. You missed completely. Okay, now this is a little more BS. I'll give you a small opportunity, but I think. Uh oh. Yeah, I think I need to try this again. Yeah, this one is a little bit more trickier. Yeah, I think this might be a little bit more tricky than I thought. I didn't realize I can try. Perfect. Not what? Not bad. Now, so suppose the lotion made it to where it's supposed to be going eventually, and you were two incredible wastefulers. I'm not a woman who believes in rushing through things to just get it done. But the next time, I show you do it better. You look up in the lighthouse, it ominously ducked from hovering over the moment to speak in yourself. Even as it clearly is, in that case, it does you a solid by blurting out an ominous moan and bursts out of a black light that rescue you from its awkward side. What's with the pirate ship? Well, seemingly out of nowhere, an ancient looking ship appears in the water. It glows itself the thing of death, the spirit of the ship that once sailed centuries ago. A tattered black flag whispered in the oceans above the ship and carries towards the shore. Before crashing into the rocks, it must be drawn by the lightning. You hear the distant shouting of sailors as the old wooden ghost ship breaks up and sinks into the water. Alright, that is something too. Should we do something? Nah, the sharks will take care of it. What? Those sharks? Within a minute, the ocean is quiet again, and except for the waves, notice yourself. How many sharks? But these time-traveling pirates, or whoever they were, you have sure you saw one of those guards and crossbows right? Aren't the only ones drawn into there? It's Red. He emerges from the palm tree behind you. I didn't come here to break up your date or something. I came here for that. Rat upon the lighthouse is indifferent to his intention. I've been seeing in my dreams, shining the straight light at me, so I can't avoid it. Through woods and wells, nothing seems to stop me from reaching out. Duh, it's a lighthouse. Does it does that to everyone at some point. You're no more special than me. Those dead pirates or mermaids I saw wash up on the shore on time. Just in case. Okay, there we go. Ew. Mermaids, by the way, aren't even close to as the beautiful person as they are in the movies. More sea witch than underwater princess, if you catch my drift. It is all part of the vast conspiracy, an epic river of lies that run beneath the island, or something. You can get cut. Spirit waves her katana. nearly trimming a couple buttons off of Raid's tropical top. He takes the hit and backs away a few steps though. For the quiet guy, he really snaps shut-ups. Okay, be that way, you see. Alone at last, tension breaks, deadly moans quiet, and Red vanishes back to whoever he hangs out. You Scrooge closes spirit, reading the damp foggy air that seems to emanate from her. It's not quite clear how the whole walk thing works, but you don't even care. You feel this moment. Spirit seems to be feeling too. She started to adjust her robe, and you get the peek at her beings beneath. For someone who's really seen internet proving how little she cares about what everyone else thinks, she puts a lot of work getting into that suit. You got straps for days. However, you're so focused on what's happening with the spirit, you don't see the next interruption coming. And Claudia and the two jokers burst in on you and interrupt whatever you were doing. It doesn't seem like they were worrying they bumped into much. We're here to make a very dramatic announcement. Well, technically, we're here to invite you to join us back to the beach. We'll be where we'll be making a very dramatic announcement. It'll be hard to be the producer and the host. Aren't survivors supposed to be working in groups of four? When you arrive at the beach, you realize you were set up. Despite promising an announcement, Dwight and Claudia sense quietly. It isn't what was promised. Wait a minute, there was no announcement here. But it is me. There is a me. You got a mud in your ears, friend. I told you to get lost. Don't you see? Lost is where I am. And so are you. But you know the way out. I got a map back in the secret lab. And I figured that, yeah, I know the difference. This is why you should disappear and come spend the rest of your life with me. You got a secret lair? Damn it! Damn it! Who say anything about secret lair? I can say, Sap, my head. My secret hair. There's to be a flap on my secret chair. Don't change the subject. Don't ask me what's he talking about. They tried to make a mess of the first day and I have in, and I don't know how long it's been because it's not even clear what year is it, but in a while? I'm not about to be ditched for the likes of you. It's not me messing things up like I keep trying to tell you, it's a dang island. I got come to accept a difficult truth. What happened here? Well, I'm convinced that it's our fate. It's not anyone's decision. It's simply the way we be. There will be no use for fighting. What do you even know about fighting? All you know is hiding the spooky little secret head and crying like a baby while ringing a little bell. So don't tell me what I can do and can't fight back against. I was born a fighter. A dragon lives inside me. I cannot fight even when all my mind do is hide. Don't you see this giant hat? It's a metaphor. If I do have fate, my fate is to win every fight that comes in my way. Got it? Folks! Oh, you hide. I seen you hide. You do that. Your face walking routine, whatever you call that. It's basic cloaking. And we all know that cloaking is a type of hiding. Folks, you're cloak. I don't cloak. I'm not a cloaker. I face walk in the open yet you can't see. You have no idea what they're talking about. Right? They sure sounds like a video game community portrait. What? You have no idea what they're talking about, but they sure sound like a video game community portrait miniature if there were ever such thing. Not that you know anything about it. It sure doesn't seem like Dwight and Claudette are going to stop it, so it's on you. Ahem. First, I say first just in case I BS a thing. I think I was brought here to make this choice, so I'm going to do it now. And I choose. Yeah, I'm still sticking Spit. When it comes to come down to it, neither of the two seems to be easy. Look, I mean, Spirit literally has a broken glass shot sticking out of her, but she has certain charm in her view. Spirit and I, well, actually, we're having a nice time. Besides, isn't my fate to end up in this island? Well, to hell with fate, really. And I don't think this is a one-way race, but the amount of awkwardness you pack into a single day, no wonder you're so skinny. All that second guessing yourself must burn a lot of carrots. No offense taken. Yeah, it's okay to be true. I can be a little bit awkward, I guess, sometimes. Right, so I'm going to stick with Spirit. Spirit release is sigh of relief. I got enough revenge to do without having to kill you and rat too. Okay, back to over here. Spirit walks you to around the corners to show you something that she discovered in this place and knew it was meant to be connected with her journey. A cherry tree. It's just a small sapling and it began to sprout flowers. It doesn't make sense to see a cherry tree here in this place. It also doesn't make sense to see a ghost in a black bathing suit, so just accept it. As Spirit steps out in the tree, a cold breeze pulls some petals off and becomes casting her through the air and around the both of you. Wow. Do you know the meaning of this cherry blossom? They're beautiful but also quite symbolic. Of course, like all good symbols, their meaning is pretty complicated. What do you mean to you? For many people, being among the cherry blossom is being a celebration of life. People travel great distance just to be near their vibrant beauty. Yeah, I think that's true. However, as beauty as they might be, they are magical, they're simply flowers. They quickly die and fade away, for this reason they're also a symbol of the fleeting nature of life, our fragile mortality. In a way, it's a specter of looming death that calls attention to this special moment to see and appreciate life. How does that duty make you feel, Andrew? Crap. Um, I'm not Spirit answer is easy answer. You want to impress her, but you also want to be true to yourself. The entire range of human experience stretches out before you and you feel paralyzed by the different options available to you this moment. And that's okay. It was a simple question with a simple answer. Who knows if Spirit herself has an answer in mind? However, it occurs to you that like a fallen blossom wilting to your feet, this chance is connected with the beautiful person in front of you might be fleeting. Is one of these answers the choice or do you remain unsure? Yeah, still unsure. Uh, Despite the look closer, you and your right was captured but they don't come up. I don't know how to feel, but I wish I had an answer. I wish I knew the correct response, but as far as I can tell, there isn't one. Nothing that says clear at least. Bill looks in your eyes but does not speak. Pink blossom brushes through your legs around your feet. My feelings all mixed up, like paddle to sorry, I just skipped that. As I look to them, I no interest in answer. It's enough to simply observe, enough not to know, it's enough to be here, right here with you. Spirit smiles. She looks at the pattern in the air and watches you as your eyes trace it. It's just to see you standing off the spirit journey around your boat. Once a fallen cherry blossom represents the soul of samurai. Those with noble character, those who do not fear death, those who kill in great sacrifice to honor their empire. Their lives were shortened, but their purpose gave them beauty. Those warriors saw death, but they did never despair. They soon stand facing. They held their sword and struck down in fear. But despite the samurai spirit lives on in my noble bloodline, my life ended, but my death continues to stretch out. The cycle is frozen. This cherry tree is not real. Those petals in the fall soon replenish, as is were installed here by someone. The war spirit choose you watch as Spirit choose her words very carefully. By someone we know is back with the balance of life and death. We're sorry to interrupt. You know we don't believe you, right? Yep. By this time we got a really good reason. And there's nothing to do with us being manipulated by unseen force because there's nothing not happening. Nobody accuse you that, but okay. We're just here to tell you this. I did it silly. Okay, what is hot? I guess it's time to go or whatever. Thanks for spending time with me today. I enjoy it. Me too. Yeah, I couldn't come up with an answer. Because last time I say yes, I'm like, oh shit, I have to change my answer. This time I'm thinking, nah, I'm not sure about this time now. Okay, hold on a second, just a few minutes. Yeah, it's just a little posh. Okay, back again. Anyways, let's continue, shall we? What a fun day you've been having. I can see it written all over your face. You're shining, and that's not just a remaining anxious sweat from spending an afternoon of psycho courting of a psycho killer. No. You are feeling this whole romantic experience. Don't worry, I'll give you a little secret. But you're not forgetting, but you're not gentle weeping. It's time to get back to business. And appetizing singles have arrived for dinner, including Trickster. Morality's here too. We're not gonna go do the gag where we all cram them all on screen at the same time again, so just believe me. They're all here. It's just as sexy and demeaned as you remember. With your love on the line, everyone is being very careful not to offend you by saying the wrong things. Congrats, by the way, on getting this far. And I'm surprised as you are that these four are falling for you. No, not because you're of your own personality, but because you're just met them yesterday. However, since Trevor seems like the biggest long shot to end up holding on your heart, he throws a caution of wind to speak up. It's a pretty small consolation prize for being the least loved killer of Murderer's Island, but hey, it lets thinking them having this having them on this moment in the spotlight is the least we can do. And heaven knows what they won't do any better than that. If I'm dining solo, I'm eating what I want, and you're all eating it too. Lamb shank, bread, salt, pepper, no sauce allowed, and serve it with one single piece of broccoli so Red won't complain. I like broccoli. Give me horrible gas! Oh, I don't like that. Buddy, wait till you smell what rare lamb does to my bowl. It's awesome. Dinner will be served shortly, but certain power brokes would like to know about your day. Would you like to share your day with the rest of the group? You had an interesting day for sure, but how will you describe it to others? Say much or too little to offend your standing with the group. Uh, Wait, is this something I need to do the choosing? Okay, but just don't sit there and say nothing. Nothing is not an option. Be coy. Gush about your date. Uh, let's try this. I wish you could get to meet the real spirit. She has the most beautiful salsa you ever see. Be nice. Spirit could tolerate. I promise she doesn't want people. Uh, okay, maybe just be coy then. Looking at that person, I think I'm wanting to get chilled. So, be coy. It was a really It wasn't really a date, more like two people avoiding everyone else and choosing to be alone, but doing it relative close proximity to each other. Exactly right. Kunal is not saying anything valuable either myself. Spirit is clearly happy the way you portray your date. Not a surprise, she doesn't like people getting into her business. Yeah, I kind of forgot about that, sorry. Dwight and Claudia brain out dinner. Everyone eats silently. No one trusts anyone now and they are very tired. Oh wait, no, sorry. That's a desperate supernatural horror. Until set in Antarctica, not a charming parody dating sim set in an undisclosed tropical path. Hello? Bon appetit! Don't you mean bon? No, almost everywhere we have served a lot of bones, even the vegetables. Impossible to avoid on this island. Everyone else will eat with us speaking. Tensions are rising, both of the sexual and deadly variety. With everyone finishes, Dwight and Claudette come back to clean up the table. They linger around as you pick up your plate, take your napkin, and dust crumbs off the top table. What'd you like to say to the servants? You don't want to be BSing around, so is there anything else that we can do for you? Anything at all? Anything? A manners books perhaps? It's fine, we use this kind of shabby treatment here on Jerk Island. Everyone, would you be so kind to follow us to the fight? We greatly appreciate it. We'll be told something big is going to happen, something that will change everything. You can go willingly or you can go unwillingly. You have no choice. Tough cookies. Did you have a choice or how to say that word? Yes, and I immediately regret how I did. Good. Some things need to change around here. Fire is rebirth. Fire eliminates the soul. I hope the fire isn't too smoky. Smoke hurts my eyes. I'm pretty sensitive eyes. I also probably afraid of it. The fire, I mean not my eyes, because of childhood trauma, incorporating fire. And finally everyone starts to move towards the fire pit, if only to get away from Raid's complaining. You take this a seat of comfortable log, feeling the fire heat against your skin, and wait for other killers to take their place. Wondering who want to tell this story. Will the narrative tell a story? I bet they got stunning creativity in mind. Hey, do you think are they allowed to simply place through thoughts in minds like this? It seems fair. Everyone makes their in their way, but something unexpected happened. Nothing. Nothing happened. Something always seems to be happening here, so nothing is probably not a great sign. Oh, cool. And now everyone looking at you. So do something. Should I pick someone to sell? Should I pick someone to sell story, or we could play choice? Bogle? Well, we watch it together. Why don't you tell us a story? Red points out his spine and Scott starting thingamajig at you. You dug out this way. Who knows that I can do? Probably shoot lasers. Try not the boss. We're just very interested in you. Don't speak for me, Huntress. I don't know if you can tell. Now you can just tell if you're one from the fire or if it's you getting the seat out. Getting out. Yeah, I'm trying to do a lot of saving so I don't like screw things to this up, so yeah. Anyways, I know the fire is right here, but maybe if we stop talking about time we can just start to pretend that it's not here, and doesn't, threaten to burn us alive. He is not supposed to hear me. Get out here, right? Andrew was about to make an important decision about Talutan or not. Uh, I'm not the storytelling that I rather not. Why, do you have something to hide? You telling us you don't have a single story in your title? So sad, true humility is scramble. I just want to hear your voice. Why are you being like that? Uh, be gracious? Because you're all much better story than I am. Look at you, wooing everyone without offending anyone. The killer blushes flattening the exasperated she sees to you. Sorry. Oh, okay, that was not a very good story. I don't mean to insult you, but that was not quite bad. Sorry, but this narrative kissing you. We can't just end it there. So who else would you like to hear story for the night? You look at the killers, trying to decide who might be most interesting. Yeah, not yet. I suppose I could tell a story. I don't want to, but anything I say should to be better than whatever you get out of anyone else in the group. Like a good story, I stole this one from someone in the past who is dead now, and I can't do anything about it. The spirit is called, the fiance. But one one winter, a young couple decided that the next spring they would be married. The two were madly in love, and they could not wait for the snow to melt so they could join in matrimony and unite their soul for eternity. Per the latest bridal trend, they decided to have their wedding ceremony at the edge of the woods by beautiful shambolic farm. Together, they spent months planning the details on my day. The two created invitation, figured out seating arrangement, and taste 100 cakes before settling the perfect one. The two lily coy, by the way, so fancy. When it came time to figure out the decoration, however, the fiance, I guess since he wasn't actually married yet, wanted to lead to start. But all the boyfriend had been wearing cargo shorts and open-toe sandals for pretty much their entire relationship, so he would definitely not to be trusted. Having decided on such lovely, natural setting for the ceremony, the fiancée decided that she would create unique floral arrangement from the local wildflowers that surround the farmhouse. As soon as the sun rose on the first day of spring, she set into the woods. Each day she spent mapping out. Sorry. Each day she spent hours mapping out whether the best blooms could be found and prepared to pick them herself the morning on the wedding so that they be at the height of their freshness and beauty. Unanimous with the incredible variety of flowers in the woods, she survived the fiancés, since they had not been married, became obsessed without knowing just how many there were, so that she could choose the absolute best. With the fateful morning on her big day finally came, the fiancée told her husband to be that had one final errand before the wedding. Excited for the ceremony because she dressed in her beautiful white gown, so she stepped into the woods to gather flowers. Trend she follows her route, selecting one of the best themes and collect them into the basket. However, when she came upon the one's funicular, something was not as she suspected. Somehow, it was more beautiful than it had to be. As just on the edge of her view was a new bush filled with blossoms so bright and colorful she became dizzy just looking at them. But the fiancés ignore her, while satisfied as she presses on, scooping on flower after flower. And every time she did, she noticed just further ahead must be even more beautiful blossoms. Was they carried by the sweet fragrance of spirit, the fiancée crept further and further into the woods until she turned a corner, stepped over a mossy fallen tree trunk and realized he had been there before. But this wasn't a claim she remembered, or at least not how she remembered it. The flowers were suddenly overripe, decaying, fallen over the stem into festered moldy piles into the floor. Where bees had been, now only flies buzzes. Where the scene of flowers had only intoxicated her, the odor medial now make her sick. She turned and looked back, but the path was dark. Into the shadow gleamed as she walked and walked and walked. The day as the guests gathered at the farmhouse, the fiancée was nowhere to be seen. Her friends, family, and love began to look for her to no avail. They searched the pasture, the tree line, and the forest, but there were no beautiful wildflowers or young lovers to be seen. Just old dead trees, trampled vines, and mosses covered rocks. The fiancé stays a fiancé for eternity, always wandering, looking for a fresher bloom to clip, but never finding them. Distracted by a never-ending search of perfection, unable to see that you are loved who you are. I'm not sure this is need to say, but out there alone, I thought it was beautiful and so sad. Just like we know someone we know. How was the story time? A lot of people like to take pot shots at sequels, but I think that every good story deserves a follow-up. When you think this end, the sequels almost never end as rewarding as the original. That's why I'm much more of a fan of an episodic style of storytelling. Knowing it's a series, there's a lot of pressure of an individual installment and building a great sense of community between audience and creator. Tell me, Andrew, if you could delete any sequence of incident, what would it be? Don't answer that, we don't actually care. We're just here to make sure that we simply move to the next segment immediately. God forbid my small talk in a way of romantic Twilight moment. Dwight, I need to shut up for your yap chap. You know that we get you back to that thing we do whenever we were not on screen. Okay, we have fun tonight, not trying to wing back in the bed. What do you say about wing out loud when you kind of double entry when you get with the end of that thing, you little shit? Dwight is physically incapable of winking, not since the accident, and you do know all these people criminals with double-digit kill counts, right? Except for Spirit, she doesn't really belong here. She's a strict victim, not a perpetrator. No wonder she's pissed. Yeah, are you someone's trash talking Spirit? Do me in! What do you say we take What do you say we take this tail to the hot town so I can soak this bone while I roast this ghost with some killer hot takes? Please, enough for the burns that are lit or getting blazed. It is enough for the activities to be set in a little fire. Must be surrounded the figurative flames as well. Why don't we turn and run as far away from this place as we could, just you and me? On this spindly legs, really tire before you go too far. It is just running away from some place more cyclists and race after. They should be obviously joining me. Have you seen these legs? Pure power. Not that my walk speed really reflects my giant status, but that's because I choose to move slowly for stealthy reasons. It is my own choice and completely logical. Why is everyone so obsessed with comparing themselves to each other and creating drama? I'm so all over this. Don't you get it? Society wants to trick you into fighting with each other so that corporations can swoop in and sell you fake solutions to all your fabrication problems. I'll be sitting in the shades and drinking some local sauce, or tumbling in the public domain novelty print out recycled papers because I refuse to play the game anymore. If like she's actively trying to feeling as possible, is it really anyone else on it or just me? Despite Trapper's insatiable appetite, it seems that his attention along with the attention of everyone else is still on you. For the moment. If you could, I don't know, pick one of us, maybe we could move on with our lives. Some project we might be going. You heard it. Who will you be heading out with evening tonight? I'm just saying, you may not get a ton of. I'm just saying, you may not get a ton of chances to date around like this before your time or mother I come to close. Hmm, just in case. I know I'm not satisfied with that name either, but with the streaming reality TV dating show boom happening, it's pretty much that's all was the ticket. Which killer you pick? And yes, we're back to excluding Trickster because that guy. Spirit? Oh, you picked me, yay! Sorry, that was rude of me. I dislike phoniness, so I should be honest with you. You make an interesting company, and I love the idea of winning over those other killers at all costs. Even when I hate the games and the prices, I have a long day. Floating, subserving expectation, grinding my teeth as I imagine sweet, sweet revenge. It takes a lot of me. So I don't stop bringing your A game, alright? It may seem like I hate everything, and getting to really know who I am is an impossible task. Not, not worth trying, but too bad. But you won't know unless you sit deeply inside yourself and bring everything else you got. Or just say the exact right things at the right time and not my cold heart in an instant. I don't know, the rules here is any better than you do. See you at the bar, I guess. You arrive at the bar to find Dwight and Claudia both holding cocktail shakers surrounded by a beer bottle of associated booze. Who's ready to get wasted? As you know, I don't drink, so not me. Unless you want me to waste, unless you mean wasted as in killed. In this case, that if you are out there somewhere, I will find you and waste you if you know what you've done to me. Really don't drink ever. It's because it will fall out the hole in your stomach thing, or I don't drink alcohol because alcohol is poison of the body and mind, and I don't need to act like a fool to have a good time thing. High five, high spirit. I also don't drink. Then why did you choose mixology lesson as your romantic nighttime activity? Everyone knows that this kind of day is an excuse to just get loads of booze and make terrible decisions. It's true, not a single person has learned anything as at one of these things. Why, that's not true. You learn how to tie a cherry knot into stem using your tongue. Whoa, who ordered soda with splash on my private business? Because that's off menu. Oh, I know what I'm drinking to forget tonight. Mixology is a real thing and it doesn't require alcohol to be interesting. I have you all know that I worked at the restaurant before I was violently executed by your father. Oh, whom you have your bloody revenge, right? Right, so we'll be. How about you, Andy? Do you drink? I stay sober. I get the impression that tonight will be a night that I want to be not perfect, so I'm gonna pass on alcoholic drinks. Here. Alcoholic is fast escape. Besides, it's not like sober people can't have fun. Your spirit picks up a plum cherry and roughly stabs a little plastic salt through. Cherry juice splatters everywhere and this little fruit gush pops out of the space lap. Oopsie! One of these upsides of wearing black is hardly show stain. No tech, no take backsies. So lovers, what should we make? Let's see. Okay, one of these beer is not Dog and Stormy. How about Dog and Stormy or my dog Stormy Date? Oh, that one's cute. Yes. Yeah, the other I'm not sure about the bear one, and I definitely know Bloody Mary is actually some sort of like a shot drink. So this was the last one. That's cute. Please allow to demonstrate how a dog storm is made. First, rum, or in case rum extract is a bit of apple juice is poured over ice, and then fresh ginger beer is added in. Garnish it with a lime wheel and drink. The end. Do you think that you're up for a challenge of activities? Oh wait, I think I'm doing this mini game again. Hold on. Replicating rum ginger. Don't forget the lime wheel. Rum substitutes a ginger beer over ice with a lime wheel. Not sure if I can appreciate it, but yes, you got it. You're not sure. Sassy tone. You are. Do I might have to comment then? Don't you dare. She seems to be lovely mood as she sips her drink and dark and stormy. She's not even rolling her eyes at your petty behavior. Oh, on cue, a little dark storm begins to make your way into the ocean. Fuck! You taste your own dark and stormy as you watch the clouds approach. It's quite refreshing. Isn't it fun? Honestly, it's the most drama-filled free fun I ever since I got here. And since you picked a simple but delicious drink, you got plenty of time left to relax. Want to make out a little? You breathe in, sip of the drink, and immediately begin coughing before you can get a yes out. Lightning strikes a palm tree on the beach and immediately starts a fire. Fuck! The activity ends about the escalator and Dwight ushers the two you away from the bar. God damn it! The gang's all together again at volleyball court. Seems like only yesterday you were sitting on the sideline watching everyone else get sweaty. That because it was? Oh wait, feels like you've been here for a lot longer than actually. It's so late that the sun is already beginning to rise. We better get this over with quickly so I mean you get some beautiful rest. I do not recommend the eternal damnation for proper narrator them. Good thing you really used your time was sales. Yeah. Really getting to know the gang. The brains, the mongrel, the basket case, the psychotic bunny girl, the fog type of people. Anyway, everyone's gathering at a volleyball court for the new type of game. Pitch your dream date and see who Andrew chooses. Fuck! Who's ready to run, Robin? How about how long are we talking? No, not to eat hunters. Each killer gets 2 minutes to tell you about the dream date they have planned for you tomorrow. In a particular order, which is a weird thing to mention, almost like the order does matter. Trapper, why don't you go first? Who did you think you deserve it even in case it's up that day? Stop talking. Trapper, without further ado, would you like to make us an accommodated comfortable by pushing the boundary of what's acceptable, not only in polite society, but with the narrative of this in-world event, and also the large meta narrative of a Dead by Daylight dating experience? Something you got to say. Oh yes, thank you, I loved it. Love to. So I do. You think of picking me? Well, this is your final word. Pick me and be punished. Hey, everyone, tomorrow it will suck. Probably is I'm not an easy guy to get. Oh, I know that. I can tell you much this. I'm running a secret on this island that will make fans shit themselves with excitement. If you like trouble, if you like trouble, you're gonna love it. And you're not a maggot. If not, you're a maggot. Also, everyone, even confident sexy lady in rabbit mask, better stay the hell away from my yacht. Great, hunters, why do you take it from here? Tomorrow morning I'll be planning on a nice atmospheric beach on the yacht. Don't worry, Trapper won't even know it's gone. I heard that you... Nothing? Go away! I mean, then, wait, I just such an adventure plan. It involves hunting for treasure. What kind of treasure are we looking for? Guess you have to pick me if you find out. Let me tell you, it's primo stuff. Now, if you don't mind, I gotta stop preparing. Is it clear that already that you're gonna pick me? Confident, mistress. I like it. Sorry, anything, Raph? Well, I don't know. I just prefer to just tell privately. I really don't know how that's going to work with the game's mechanics. What if he's going to whisper at me? Rat considered this for a long moment. Too long. That's fine. Well, moving, Rat lowers his voice for a very audible whisper. Tomorrow we will have to find my girl. And then I can finally tell you about what I'm working on. I'm going to be very special. The kind of thing that we really want. And maybe if I can get out of this time. And maybe we can go a real thing. Oh, you done? Is that it? Rat not proud. Hear that, spirit? Figurative. Damn it, Dwight. You gotta watch your words with these people. Tomorrow you spit the face of God. Die and go on with you. That's it? If you're not interested, I don't want you. Go and draw a crayon with or dig out whatever mystery is really right. I don't know what else you guys do all day. Do you want the least specific which god you'd be spitting on your face off? All of them! Okay, so hydrate tonight and you intend to hang with Spirit. And time's up, because you need to dream about these options you're ready to choose in the morning. Now go dream about those swirly options only option, so they're ready to make a choice to come down. I was one night. Did you still forget something? Oh gosh, oh okay, because you run before you run to your slumber piece, there's one more thing to do. Not really, no reality survival day competition party will be complete without a single out one of our competition contestants who is already teetering on the edge of psychological break and giving them a little push. Hold up, this has been surviving dating competition party the entire time and I'm now finding out about this now? Come on, the signs were there. You didn't read them. Welcome to Murder's Island. It's now time to eliminate one of the killers. Oof, it's like butchering but hurts even worse. You can't kill a killer, but can you break their heart? Do you ever try? Do you mean? That's right, tomorrow one of these sexy slices will not be eligible to take you on a date. Who is it gonna be? Or why? Because it's dramatic. It's so surprising. Because it causes will be afraid. And you hurt someone's feelings, someone dangerous. What's he gonna be, champ? What's your thought of process here? Trapper seems like he might tolerate you if you sleep, you eliminate him. That we can say if you seen him coming, spirit will come. Spirit will come. Anyway, she falls and I heard she can say how to trade. If you get real red, he might cry. And although I totally support normalizing man crying and being vulnerable, so it just seems there might be an ugly cry. Until she might pretend to be okay, but then you will start seeing her behind every tree like a stalk. What I'm trying to say is, I don't envy you, boss. So which sorcerer are you eliminating? Crap. Sorry, but you tried to threaten me. This was supposed to Trapper, you scammed this living fuck out of me, you're eliminated. Bye bye. That's fair. Honestly, the I know that you suck! But not in a good way. You bore me, you're possibly free maggot. It wouldn't be fun to kill you. Which I was totally going to do this tomorrow the first chance I got. So really, this is a win-win for both of us. Still might want to kill you though. Our principal limited me. Sleep with both eyes open and have a fun real day tomorrow. Now that your broken heart, now that you've broken the hearts of someone heartless, you should get some shut-eye. And don't worry too much about the broken heart you left behind. Because of course they will receive a consolation prize. They might not get to go home with angry with this all over them, but they never get sleep alone again. That's right, we're sending our eliminate players home with their their most their mostly their own mostly new trickster body pillar. They next thing best thing ever to the real trickster might not be hug you back, but he definitely would but he definitely won't try to stab you. So how we how do we know? Because I tried, that's why. It's try tested. How did approve? I think I can just think that tricks are like fuck this. That obviously what today, Andrew. You're my hero if you for what you accomplished. How can you sleep knowing that what you done? No, not because of you. I mean, knowing that there's a legit homicide maniac who hates you so close by. How can you sleep tonight? You know what you do tomorrow? I don't know how you do it, but you better go before Dwight and Chloe come back and put you to sleep themselves. You know, those two schedules. Wow, what a crazy way to end the day. Elimination, I didn't even know there was that kind of game. Let's check with everyone. As we are loser, everyone deserves a send-off. Well, we'll see how things go tomorrow, but I'm not expecting anything. I tend to shut my mind off the hard time. I know they seem all excited and devil may care, but the truth is, I'm really a person at heart. The 10 may happen to when your mother is killed by an elk when you were young. Huh? Yeah, how do you know? Well, guesses is the only thing you'll talk about. If you excuse me, I think I saw a record over here and feel peckish. I don't really know what's happening. Yeah, I don't honestly haven't been paying attention. Oh, Andrew. Sorry, I forgot. I'm focusing on other things more important things. One way or another, I won't be here much longer. I don't have no rejection bro. Well, at least I don't do it. No one being dumb enough to reject me before. Yeah, the more I think about it, the angrier I am. I'm a giant raging monster, so everyone is okay. Turn the camera off. Time to die! No, fuck. Don't. I'm too young to die. Of course, it is anyway. Why wouldn't they be? I thought I'm tall, beautiful, sun, and calming mist, and also got great hair. And since my technically dead, I'm still low maintenance. Look, I don't even throw the term anime waifu around too often, but if the bodybuilder fits snuggle, it, you know what I mean? What? No, no, you're not. What? You're not part of this. You can't get a profession. Go away. It's cool, man. I'm not a part of anything. You feel me? I'm not a cog of any machine. I'm my own machine. The whole thing is pretty cute though. Charming, low budget, old school marketing vibes. NGO. Kinda wish I wasn't so busy now. I'm definitely be down with a reality show style dating competition with survival elements. Like on my new album. Upcoming tour, finalizing new sneaker lines, producing a limited series on my own life, starting a new social app and TM crypto app, and doing these private gigs over the IP island. My dude, you gotta come check it out. IP Island. It's dope. It's where the real killers are hanging out. Fully licensed, no legal drama. Lawyers, take a hike. I really tell everyone that Texas said that about that, don't worry. I'm talking your favorite established characters all over the culture that can't be seen on this island. Hell, you probably can't even mention that, like Ghostface. Don't you say that! Look, we get it. You're very popular in demand. But we have a game to get back to, and I don't want you to get sued, okay? Ghostface! Fuck you! Whatever. I don't care. I'm the trickster. See you around. You two another. I have a name, you know. You do? Yes, seriously. They're gonna pay me to deal with you people. Is it my turn? No. It's not your turn. You sentiment water. How are you even sitting in that chair? What's a chair? It's the thing you got thing all wet. Now it's getting smell like mildew. Okay, rude. Fine, just let's get over this. It's your turn, Ocean. Sorry, fine. Let's get this over with. It's your turn, Ocean. Do your check, you know. Check it. I was just going to the bathroom. Bye. Bathroom? Are you serious? It's just down the It's down the left hall to the left. It's okay. Never mind. Never mind. What the fuck did that mean? No, not you two. That's not what I mean by conventional time for literally every character in this game. It's okay, we don't have to confess anything. We've just been working our asses off for 2 days straight and we want to sit down somewhere. That chair is wet. Yeah, I think the ocean just peed on it. Ew, how does... You know what? I don't care. You two are looking pretty pleased with yourself. I got something to confess. Okay, great. What's it gonna be? You ate the glue in the second grade, you cheated on algebra test once. Watching Trapper Get Limited was the first time this unending spiral staircase of pain that my life I felt even a modicum of joy. Every minute of my life is a nightmare. This place, the sun, the sweet sugary drink, it sounds fun for along with it, but for eternity, the unrelenting rhythm of crashing waves and wailing seagulls is like a crescending song of evil that makes me question the very foundation of the universe. Why am I here? Why any of us here? What kind of sentiment being wounded into won't do this? Please erase me from existence. Make it so I was never born. Pull the plug on this experiment and let my soul be free. Please let me get out of this bullshit. Ooh, okay, let's get to bed. I don't want to go to bed. Going to bed means I have to wake up. Yikes. That's a weird way to end. Well, what you gotta do? You let the camera rolling for long, someone is bound to say something crazy. Anyways, seems like everyone's had to do some their shots to annoy me tonight. So hit the hay and get some rest. Tomorrow's you're gonna be doozy. And don't worry, make sure the chopper's not gonna kill you. What? Okay. Anyways, soft sunlight warms your skin, not just you awake. Also, if you're using a killer's crab as a pillow, which is sort of okay with, what's that? You don't know about killer crabs? Alright, you didn't go to Huntress's date. You really missed out. It was thrilling. Oh, yes, I will be. You have to play the game again. We get the reference of I do know it, but I think you rather see someone else lesbian. So, anyway, you pull out the beach attire and splash water on your face. Dwight and Claudia approaches. Is that look on your face a sign of terror? You notice some stomach flutters butterflies. Someone's in love. You being infected by zombie butterflies in your sleep. It had. has happened here before, but it's probably a lot thing. It's time! Claudette, Claudette gestured over to the beach where the killers all stand flanked by tiki torches. It's a scene where reminiscent of a TV show you used to hate watch with your exes. Suddenly, the message came. You're going to declare your affection for a killer in front of the several other killers. Hey, isn't Trickster so busy here? We pay him good money to make some half-ass cameos in the show. I'm going to show his age and I'll fuck you. But before they walk you over the big moment, a little birdie tells us that someone in particular has an extra strongly crush on you. And another little birdie reminds us that you have been and another birdie reminds us that you've been kind of dick since you got here and we reserve the rights to withhold the information. Even if leaders you make a German decision to get you murdered. So are you ready? Of course not. But too bad. We're on schedule. You make it your way to the road of Hardest. Claudette and Dwight stand on the side, hands behind their back. It's been quite the 48 hours, but there are clearly sparks in the air, and I'm not just talking about this rusty chainsaw. Though I do recommend staying away from those sparks. So it's time for our newcomer to confess their love. Wait, I do have to do a drama for this. No, you don't, but who cares? Andrew, who do you choose for your solo date? Can we at least do the flower thing? I thought we agreed to keep this between us. No, not that flower thing. The thing that the suitor gets a flower is a symbol of a contest of love and affection. Oh, right, I suppose. But no roses. They're just considered what? Oh, that's good. Because I tried to pick a rose, but I got that, oh geez, for setting this. Oh, okay. Beautiful. Then good, right? That's a lovely bouquet. I hope Dwight saved some for this for Colette. The thing, right? You get the vibes too. Just sorry. You got the other things I'm thinking of right now. Andrew, who do you select this? Who do you select to visit this to spend a day with you today? You spur spirit, peering below the bins of her impressive the large hand and unhalting eyes. Spirit, since I met you, I've been enchanted by your presence. You challenged me for a better person to and resist the urge to show me the sharp end of your katana. For that, I thank you. I'm ready to take our relationship to the next level. And we shall, upon the eyes of the dark star that are ready, to the lantern room of the black lighthouse. It's time to show to see what you're made of, Andy. I think this might be the night to start the day out. I think this might be the night. I thought it might be start. I, sorry. I thought it might be nice to start the day out on Trapper's Yard before we head back to the Black Lighthouse. Even I hate this basic tropical vacations stuff like yacht and snorkeling or whatever. It's good for you to see me in the sun a little bit, at least. There's more to me than we really got to experience. I know my whole vibes can be a little bit dark. The hat, the swimsuit, the plump of floating hair. There wasn't any. I always know who I was. I was a normal young woman once. Went to school, hung out with friends. I even had a part-time job working at a restaurant in town. And then, well, you know what? Yeah. He murdered me and I worked as an unventured. That's not what I was getting at. Something, something else happened to me. I realized it. I realized that I need to be seen. I don't even know by whom. I just a lot of time when you think about ghosts, they're these kind of see-through flicker specters. You imagine reaching out and having your hand go through them. Ooh, I like that sort of thing. Maybe there's some kind of rapid effect in the world around you. I don't know, depending on which movie you're watching. But when I die, well, I dare you to try and reach out your hand through me. Not really, that's not an invitation. It's a reticle. Why did I end up this way? You brought me to the side. Who knows? I'm sure I don't. I got my ideas. I'm not exactly out there to digging around in caves or dusting up antiques and trying to find clues and analyze their meetings. I do want to take this experience seriously though. I want to give the process a chance. It may be a dumb process and one I have extremely little respect as a person. But you just woke up on a beach with no memories or who you are to, or where you came from, and rather than freak out and simply try and swim away, you give me a chance. I actually didn't know the swimming away was an option. Even though I don't think this is going to be possible because this swimming there is too damn far and I might die from exhaustion. Just saying. In that, however, in fact, if you never that you never even tried, I think it means you got courage on open mind. Although I don't know, maybe stuck around because you like someone you met here. Maybe. While you two were getting all deep and philosophy filthy, the yacht pulled out to the shore next to the black lighthouse. Last stop, everyone off. There were other stops. Oh no, not this year. Of your life. Spirit rolled her eyes, leaves for the shore. I'm just messing with you. This was the only stop. Nobody here is really looking out for our fun, so we're here to make for ourselves. But no, there are no other stops. Just go. Race to your poop deck, Dwight. This ship doesn't have a poop deck. Oh, it will. As you disembark, you see Dwight and Claudia run giggling out of the ship. Too bad you can't date those two. They seem to know that to have a good time. You arrive at the beach near the majestic black lighthouse, imposing from towers above you. A flock of birds circling laziness, no sense of fear of urgency as if circling a corpse that hasn't moved in ages. I'm excited today, see? Spirit places her wrist directed in your hand and press your fingers down against her skin. It's cool to touch, but you feel that isn't the faintness of your pulse. My blood is absolutely pumping. So what happens now? Now I shall show something no one ever see up close before. Well, no one who has lived to tell about. We're going there. Spirit points up to the top of the lighthouse among the circling birds. What's actually up there? Have you seen it? Hello, how's everyone doing today? Hi, Ray. You seem chippier than today. Something strange is definitely going on with this guy, or something else strange, something different of what's usually going on. Ray takes a deep breath, sucking the ocean air, and is like the greatest air that having been sucked. Andrew, thank you. Thank you for choosing anyone else to go on a date with today. Alone again forever. This is how I'm meant to be. I feel alive! Are you done? We kind of, on a date you mentioned. I'm glad you feel better, right? But she said we'll mail something to you, mind? Oh, right. So what you doing? Heading up the Islands? I looked up there. You really can see the whole up. In fact, Spirit, I thought you said that no one has been up there and lived to tell about, but this sounds like something like telling about it. Technically, I don't think rats count as being alive. I don't maintain the canon, but Spirit waved her hand. I read from head to toe. And he's not dead now. He's going to be when I'm punishable into about dead. So here now we can solve the problem with our hair flowing up in any menacing shape. I'm just over there running away and I think Red was kidding about the whole being up there. Honestly, the view isn't even on of the island. What you can see is mostly ocean on account of it being, a lighthouse. However, that does bring up an interesting point. Regarding how do I say it? Brittle hands floats out as she scratches her head completely. You don't just see her at a loss of words like this. Wait, say first. What's your moral status? Because what our lanky friend seems to think, the lighthouse is not neutral. It's a beacon of death and suffering that brings them to all corners of the world, if not further. Well, duh, you saw a freaking pirate ship seemingly travel into space and time, only to come out the rocks beneath the tower. But decide not to point it out because that would be too romantic now, wouldn't it? I think I'm alive. I'm here walking with the beach, feeling the water on my feet, feeling the sun on my skin. Here with me, the spirit. Does it make you alive? I guess I don't know. You come up with me with the eye of the black light. You may never return. Is there risk willing to take? Because we have something. I won't deny. I feel it. I hate for you to see me turn to ash. If you were to commit right here, right now, to figure things as our friends, we could twist ourselves for another time. Just be friends. Ouch. Is there a way to let it down easily? I don't know if I want that friendship. I want you. That's why I choose you. I can't decide for you. I only warn you that this may not be safe. You might die up there and there's nothing you can do about it. Go up, maybe die. You take a deep breath and think about hypothetical and see us. as it travels to your body and fills your lungs. It may be the last time you have seen thought. It may strangely at peace at information. I don't need another friend. I want someone more. I use my eye for it. Spirit smokes with devil smile. You're right this way. Yeah, I don't want to pussy out on this, so. Inside the lighthouse, almost pitch black, it was seemingly day when you stepped through the door, but inside the place like a void. The last thing you see, the final ray of sun leaves you a horrible sight, a petrified body laying on the stairs. It reaches up nothing but down, as if you calling out. Watch your step. The thing we do for love. When you arrive at the lantern room at the top of the black lighthouse, you breathe a sigh of relief. The light is out and seemingly defunct. Dust kicks into the room as though it had been operating in a century. However, somehow, it was just morning moments ago, but now it's night. What do you mean a moment? We'll be standing here looking out of the ocean all day. I really enjoy the peaceful time together. Taking in view, standing in complete silence or art. You're like a perfect day. Really? I don't remember that. I just call it a perfect day and you can't be bothering me about what kind of games you are playing with me. I want to remember it. It's just for some reason my mind completely went back. Like, hey, I'm not dead. Or you already dead and have been this whole time. That's true. Maybe we never know. It doesn't look like the lights are working. Even turn on the lights had the power to it. The massive lens reflects moonlight through itself, a subtle spark that has a hypnotic effect. Maybe that's where the day went. Staring into the light as the sun fell and moonrise rose. Thanks to spending the day with me, I really had a good time. That's it. Don't get me wrong, there's good, and I guess I don't know what to expect. I suppose if you let you go walking to your dead and nothing happened, it might feel a bit anticlimactic. Sorry, anyhow, it's time to go. Here, let me just fill on the light for the staircase so it's easier to go down. The stair looks pretty dark. Maybe it's spirits interrupted by string hum and didn't become frightening to play with. The switch wasn't for the it was for the main lantern, a lantern that now began to power up. The faintest smell of burning began to reach up to your nose. Oh shit! Whoopsie, looks like maybe that switch wasn't for the stair lights at all. Now we see who's really alive, who's really dead. I'm supposed it was bound to happen sooner or later. You slam your eyes closed, hoping that something that not looking at the light itself will protect you. Not sure I see the logic there, but in this magic, it defies logic. I want to see it, but well, I'm a little scared. Don't look directly at the light. Open your eyes and look at me, and I'll keep you safe. Sure? Not yet. Okay, this kind of mini game again. Perfect. Not bad. You mean it's completely. Are you okay? You seem okay. I hope I haven't ruined this by pushing you to do something you weren't meant to do. You're so brave, maybe not so coordinated, but certainly brave. I'm so lucky you put yourself through this. It showed me that you're real. Despite your attempt to resist it, it's incredible force of energy that the black lighthouse lantern I refuse to subdue it. No, it can't be not, and it doesn't matter if you look directly at it or not. In the end, it was just a trivial game. This is real life and real magic. You stare in now, and its power to penetrate your mind. Hey, been a while, how are things? Doing good? Feeling more dead or more alive? Yeah, love it when you do it to a person. Don't worry, it makes sense soon. You hear this. You wake to hear the spirit's muffled voice. You got a terrible sense in your mouth, like burnt head. The air feels damp and smell of ashes. It takes time for the sound to clear up, but eventually spirit's words start to make sense to you. However, it's clear that she's talking to someone else, not just you. You know, some people, it's not just you, it's me. This time, this the time. This time it is you, and it's also me. I can't believe you would charge for me. I can't believe that I thought you were doing a sacrifice. You never give anything up for me. But today I saw what love looks like, and it looks like the whole different than it is. I don't think you're hearing me. This is real because I'm pretty shouting. Nobody breaks up trouble. Nobody! Oh shit. Oh yeah, fine. Nobody breaks up with Trapper by not being. I'm dumping. Don't you say it. I'm dumping Evan Macmillan, and there's nothing you or he can do about it. It's over between us, Evan. Uh, Trapper's turns spirit from and looks at the direction and you realize you're laying the ground somewhere time. I think you're shouting. I think you're shouting walks up and am I shouting? Z. Say something. I'm sorry. I think I'm interrupting. It's very personal. Also quite scary. I swear, I also tried to listen to it, but I heard a lot. Probably not everything. I think I woke up in the middle. What did you hear? Just you dumping Trapper? We never together. I mean, we were together. Wink, wink, wink. I know you're wearing a mask. I can see your eyes. You don't need to say wink, wink, wink out loud. Another reason, another reason I have to dump you. You did not. It was Mitchell. The jig is, and they say up. They know you're awake now. Now they deal with this awkward situation here. Clearly, I shouldn't be here. You two are having a very personal conversation and don't need to be involved in it. I don't know how I got in here, not here on this island or here in the creepy tunnel. As far as this island goes, your guess is good in mine. As far as this tunnel goes, we want you here. We? You in trouble, but after the lighthouse came on, you blackened out. On your way down, I thought you might hit your head on something. It's hard to tell what blood is new or old around here. Either way, I wanted to get you someplace safe, so I asked Trapper to help. It's not like I can carry you. Just didn't feel like it, you know. I have hate anything messing up my shots. Trapper, on the other hand, he loves nothing more than having unconscious body draped over his shoulder. I couldn't ask. I couldn't ask for them or drive for help, but I didn't trust them. But you trust Trapper. Like and trust are two different things. You might think Trapper can be a real jerk, but you could be right. Or you can get what you see with him. We brought you down here because we're the only ones who know about this place. It's part of an old tunnel network, connects different places on this island. What's up, guys? Talking island mysteries, my favorite topic. I was just in the neighborhood, so I thought I could pop in. Trapper, you said it was private. Don't look at me! I didn't tell him I. Half of the appeal of this spot is getting away of these people like him. Oh, Jesus, it was nothing wanted. So you three are triple now, or because I said I really didn't get this whole Trapper spirit thing, but hey, it's not my business. I don't stick my nose in it. Fuck you! You know when it's the Trapper, not traps with the relationship. And you do realize you're sticking your nose on your business right now, right? Wow, so hostile. We don't talk about just so say. Anyway, this tunnel has some very interesting features. If you hit about 50 meters down that way, you find. Fuck off! Raid looks around just to be doubly sure that Trapper is adjusting to him. I was just leaving one. Okay. Wow, that's an awkward moment. Anywho, the island is a lonely place, which is great for me. I love people be alone. Trapper, on the other hand, he's quite needy. And a lot of pursuit, I finally let him catch up to me. I mean, it became, well, I don't want to call it a relationship because somebody didn't really want to have that talk. But we were more than friends. I dispute that event as told, for the record. I don't pursue, I stalk, and I lie in wait. Seeing eye to eye was not one of those things, and we're gonna. Sorry to ask, but I did just look into the refrigerator-sized that lamp, so I guess I'm more of a glutton for punishment than I thought. What are you good at? Well, for starters, excuse me, I take that question. Thank you very much. If you know anything about me right now, it's on that I'm on a quest for revenge. For revenge. Exactly. What you might know, the Trapper is a great classic maestro of revenge. Rapper blushes in behind walls. That's one way to complicate it. Yeah! Revenge against friends who turn their backs and betray him. Revenge against his father for making him into a monster. Revenge against the barista who wrote Evan on cappuccino, knowing that was Ewan Evan. For someone who thinks about revenge, I Trapper's inspiration. But they say to never date your heroes. Good advice. Oh, I don't think that's the same. Then you came along, Andrew, to show that it's okay to be lost, to to be pathetic, to push on when you had nothing real to offer anyone. I'm not sure where you got all from, but okay. You held a mirror up my own doubts and fear that show me that they are everything about me. I can embrace those things, but definitely not them. He showed me the life after death, but I can more than just obsessed with revenge and mind-blowing sex on the guard in a dark cave or dusty tunnel. Rubber nudges you in the ribs in level. Gross. Clearly appealing to Trapper's better features, so I had to be waiting strategy for dumping his ass, because he seemed to be taking quite well. Those whole FS dating show parody thing, at first I obviously thought it was a lame idea. What the kind of moron thought there was an audience for this? But we spent some time together and I realized there's something actually real here. You will like me in no other ways that has ever demonstrated before. We will keep in spirits. And I don't want to give it up. I don't want to give us up. Listen, another, while you were knocked unconscious by some minor head trauma like a total weakness, Spirit confided in me that she had real feelings for you. I thought extremely well, naturally, because I trusted and your queen. That doesn't mean trust you, you little shit. If you want to get the tiger, sorry, if you want to get her together, you gotta choose me first. By posting Troopers Test coming to BH on Sunday. Troopers T trademark coming to BVHVR TV Sunday at 8 p.m. Welcome to Troopers Test. Answer my question correctly on Time Our Blade. Oh fuck no. Do I really need to? Fine. Question 1. What is Spirit's real name? The one given to her by her mother's father, which is not led by a real friends called her. Sachi, you haven't told you want me to do that. You're in Namanoka? Okay, you got that one. Don't celebrate. Question 2. What lives inside Spirit? Dragon. Sure, everyone knows that. Blah blah blah. Just on easy. Question 3. When did Spirit work by when she was a normal college girl before she was hellbent on revenge? Restaurant. I know, to think that I would dare wait to this. Don't tell my father I ever mingled with that hell like that. So he'll be disappointed me. Question 4. What's the Pierce's favorite color? Black. Are these portions largely superficial? Sure, maybe I did. You get the whole spirit well, maybe that's why she maybe that's why it didn't work out. What else? Question 5, the final question. You got this, Andrew. I got the spirit. What was being did? Fuck. Having unfinished business, regretting parts of life, not seeing who you are. Shit. Regretting parts of your life? Wrong! No, you're not going to cause. I was going to take a moment of all you do until now, but that's not what's going to happen. Say hello to me, babe! Oh, fuck! Shit, I'm going to die. Shit, I'm going to die. Reset! Okay. Restaurant. Black. Okay. You. What was being dead? Having unfinished business? What? The other one? Yeah, I got all. Yeah, probably going to get a game over for this thing though. Okay, let's try to. Not sure who been seeing who you are. Okay, when I pitched Trapper's test the suits as a B. Okay, when I pitched Trapper's test to suit at BHBR test, they told me that there was no room for the budget or the new card they were given for the fine price for winning. So I killed them right away, fuck them all right on the spot. When killing them, they didn't solve any of the budget problems issue with. I'm telling you this, A, to brag, and B, to explain why there are the things you're going to win to me saying, congratulations for passing the trapper stats, even when you restart the thing, you're like shit. God, that's some of huge challenge. I mean, the woman's obsessed with a giant light that shines in the dark and chip on his shoulder and thinks, go figure, you'll probably guess, but rules are rules, even if I literally just made them out. Got that right? It's not like I'm gonna kill you, ha 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 ha. I'm sure gonna kill you. Fuck. So, I guess I proved your dating spirit or whatever. I never really cared about it in the first place. I was just hoping you slip on and give me good skill to wet my blade with your blood. Maybe I'll find a reason tomorrow. For you, to have fun. Win-win, drop out. Okay, so I'm sorry you had to do that. What? 5 minutes the question is was nothing wrong? Not even that. As because I'm not serious, was the whole thing. The Wicker Man ran the tunnel, the overhearing over argument, the news that Trapper and I had something going on. The stupid quiz, all of it. Especially the whole Trapper out catchphrase. Ugh. It's only because I actually like it. None of it would ever have happened if I didn't. And I like it too, Spirit. Please come here, Rin. Rin. I didn't I I didn't really feel like our lighthouse experience was complete. There was something else I want to show you. Alone up in the lantern room on the tower. Get up, get your mind out together, Andrew. It's not that kind of game. Why not? What's this? Hold on a minute. I'm being told not to wait. It is kind of game. This you gotta come in. Come back up with me. There's no place I'd rather be. You are excited to return to the lantern room of this light thought that you is excited to return to the lantern room of this lighthouse, despite all the drama and worry that the previously part of this place for you. Most importantly, you're excited to be with Spirit, which makes it all the more crushing. While you're interrupted by this two Joker's arrival. For that, right, funny seeing you arrive. Why? That's it funny and me tragic. Tragic, I don't think so. What could be so tragic about family reunion? Those are the joys occasioned in my experience. Before they can explain what that's even supposed to mean, the lighthouse began to howl a loud, frightening sound. The lens broke, began to glow and now in familiar way. You prepare to shield your eyes in case something bad happened to you again. Now isn't the time for any reality show ejection shenanigans. Dwight, Claudius, shield your eyes. We don't know what the lighthouse will. Now, please don't interrupt it. You think all this time you know we got your best interest in mind? Wait, what? No. No, of course, I don't think that I gotta rest your ears, friend. I ask you not to interrupt. Too late, the backlight fled. In the darkness, you see something horrible and strange. In place of Claudette Dwight are two ghoulish silhouettes. But before you can focus on that, the light passes and two survivors return to their normal state. Why do I have a bad feeling about this? It's breezy up here. I should have packed a sweater. What in Harry hell? Hey, watch your tongue. You shouldn't speak that way. Around your house. Oh my god, it's the Oni! Is this who I think? What the fuck is this Oni doing here? Yeah, this is another OC character from Dead by Daylight. It's the Oni. Bye. Grandpa? What? My little Rin! How's you're such a woman now? You grow up so fast. What? Uh, I know it was still OC in Japan, but come on. I need the hell. And we'll meet grandpa cousin Yamoka. Well, technically not just grandpa, technically he's my great 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 grandpa. That's a lot of grace to say in a row. I haven't seen my Rin since I was watched over her from the afterlife when she was just a little girl. And I expect to say great things. It's a matter of online expect Rin. She can do whatever she wants. My pistol angel, you! Oni stares at you with demonic red eyes. You pretty sure that even the decorated third eye on his mask is looking at you. You mongrel, you must treat me with respect. Oh, so help me. I've been cleaning bits of your head off my cannibal. Uh-oh. A cannibal is like a metal bat probably inspired FYI. Uh, I'm not sure what a friends like you would do so closely to descend of the noble Yamoka bloodline in the first place. So, Claude, explain what's going on here. It's Dwight, sir. And Claudette, remember, they explained to you that we're going to come meeting with your great granddaughter suitors to give or withhold our approval. 4 grades! Great grandfather, sir, your honor, master sir. Dwight is a samurai, not a judge. Grandfather, this must they must have summoned you here because they think you have great judgment, and because if they summon my father, I will be too distracted by torturing him for all eternity to continue the rest of the whatever it is show game experience. Ah, yes, that makes sense. Only a matter of my power and magnitude can help. Self-importance much. Nice to meet you, cousin. Only my friends and my family call me cousin. Those who travel with my cousin call me Oni. He seems a serious resemblance to Trapper and not the sheer size in the man that Oni is, but also his attitude. Apparently Spirit has a type. You sure you can oh well much about to that. I suggest you better say the thing before you might get you get yourself killed, so yeah. Yeah, do that now. It dawns on you, wait a second, maybe you do resemble Oni. Every time you try to look at your own reflection, however, you become dizzy and confused. There's definitely deserving more thought, and now that's not the time to consider the fact it might be some kind of hulking vampire. With the first ever case of self-blindness, there's a massive samurai. Sorry to cut you on, but well, you don't scare me at all. I'm so stick with cousin. Cousin, I realize my true purpose of this is to extinguish your light. Only wave his katana in the air, you'll not see. Like great grandfather, like great granddaughter. 5 great granddaughters. Hold up, grandpop. Not so fast. You're only supposed to kill them if they deserve it. First, you should get to know them a little better. Young people these days always want to kill people, insisting they must deserve it. Back in my day, you did what you need to be done because of your nobility deserve depends on it. In these days, for such an imposing presence, he sure is giving out silly old man yells at club vibes. You see, when I was a young man, we didn't have phones in our land. Didn't need them. We have an abundance of culture already. A little too much, if you ask me. I didn't make rules. The rule was it. Exactly how it should be. Literature, art, commands, theater, fashion, poetry, puppet show, ghost stories, contestants, gambling, fighting, fine dining, fast food, public execution. Ooh, what are we talking about? Spirit giggles at her great. Okay, I'm not gonna say it all the time and only forgetfulness. You wonder, does she even like this guy? She sure hates her father so. Listen up, old man. We don't have time for you to list every activity available until summer in entire of either period. Silence, Spencer, you show your ignorance. Summer will forbade for many activities that didn't benefit the Bushido South Attendant. Attending certain theatrical performance, for instance, sometimes however the summer will put on discussing about the sea of entertainment. Now I'm not saying I did that because I am honored a bodybuilder like an entire castle that's quite hard to hide. But clearly you have near honor on all my physics. You don't even know about the ins and outs and shifting rules of traditional Japanese samurai etiquette. You fool! You really want only such an uneducated admirer as this. You are finding it hard to believe that any competent person knows about much of those about who was and who wasn't allowed to do what leisure activities over 100 years. However, you really do not sure how to handle this massive demand. Oh man. Oh wait, I get it. Sweet green, my little son, you invited me here to do what you took too kind to do. Blast this joint in the head! Cody, boys, fetch my carnival. Weird, wrap your rope around this mongoose head and hold them still. We splatter these brains off the beach together, family. Come on, no, that's not why I invite you here. I didn't invite you to your Claudette and Dwight did. Haha, yes, wing. This whole saying wing a lot is getting our head. Him and Trapper really do have a lot in common, don't they? I swear, Andrew has a good soul and the heart of a warrior. They fought my love in their own ways, faced down death more than once, and put down their fair share of nonsense. Nonsense which seems to be understandable. I don't know. Please, please. I'm too young to die. Of course. Who am I to expect to wait anyone for my approval? Me hanging around as a girl and watch my bloodline to be polluted by cows and goodness for 5 generations. Just come to give your ancestor in law a hug. sword drawn only beckons to you closer. There's no way he has helped anyone in his life. And I think you're going to be worried that you're going to get a back pain after this. I think I'm good over here, actually. Good. Now, push them away and let's split them in half. Like sacrifice of the a supper of the Yamaoka bloodline will sure bring us back to life and send us back to the cause of our own. You're so silly, Grandpa. We both know the only one sacrifice can get our family back on track. Revenge of fire, your great grandson trade off the Yamaoka. The loss of violence, your voice, give me cheers. I never forget who I am. I suppose if the person you want to be with, you go on the journey of bloody revenge with, I should try to adjust. The strength inside of you blooms from the same cherry that was planted cherries years ago from us sharing himself. And then, if any even should be pulling, you have my word. Without our families on it, I will my katana and gut him like a fish. A tear rolled down from behind Oni's demonic mask. You sure you want to marry into this? Shut up, Naruto. One last of words, my dear. The father still. Don't forget, but maybe stop focusing on so specific on it. What he did, yeah, I know it's fucked up, but we're all not doing what do for you now. Just a 2 cents. Be well, when I see you again soon. Now let's go, servants. Clint, Dennis, don't do my stable. I assume my dragon has been fed and fed too. Yes, sure. I swear, this is still better than dealing with Chopper's death. What? I'm sorry I was disrespectful to your great grandfather. It seems like a very special man. I realize I will never measure up to someone like that. A boy with a hell of fashion sense. I meet the mask. Don't worry, I don't expect you to, or want you to really. If all I want was the biggest brute alive, I'll be down in Chopper's cave right now, avoiding his vintage bear traps. But that's not the life I imagine for myself. The sense of upstrained duty, anger at the world changing around me, a lust for blood, that's the way to live. And yet, now you know, this is the Yamanaka way of life. Forever, I cursed to battle against the dragon that lives inside me. At least, maybe I was until now. Call me the dragon tamer, baby. You have you haven't won this game yet. Please don't worry. Sorry, I have no idea where that came from. Sorry. I think we spent enough time in London. We should go back to the beach. The moonlight set as a romantic mood storms clouds in the flows in and surrounds the black lighthouse. You know, the sun might set, but we wait longer, it will rise again. Oh my! Speaking of rumors, her sheet was showing you a strappy black bikini, a pale skin glow under the light of moon. Maybe you could help me get hit the start of applying the tomorrow's sunscreen? Again, I mean, yes, last time, well, I was definitely more connected to you afterwards. To be totally real with you, I was kind of asking the groove, but I really enjoyed it. I swear though, if you tell anyone this, I will not tolerate a food freak. Not that there is anything wrong with the feed, but it's just that something about that kind of attention really gets people talking. Steady, steady. Almost. Wait. Since it's up to this, so let's try this. Oh, yes! Oops, close. Hmm. Wait, how long are we gonna do this? Damn it. I think he just want me to do perfect as much as possible. I got an idea. Yeah, I could keep getting. Okay, perfect. Yeah, this one is hard to. Still trying. Okay, this is. I gotta. Hmm. I got an idea. If the things. Hmm. Ah, close. Yes! God, that was so goddamn hot. I'm feeling your hand sliding up down my head and beating my leg. You have it right here now. Before you can find a towel to wipe your lotion, and after you try so many times, we got them pretty close. Her lips locked in yours. The super most soft sensation is incredible. Clouds cover the moon and you find yourself wrapped in the spirit in complete darkness. Your few narrow and strap of bathing suit come up, down, and come light sneaking through the air, wrapping around your body, lifting up your toes and feet. Come here, Rin. So this is what it feels like to fly. As spirit pulls you closer, you feel bits of glass pierce into your face. Pain and pleasure mix up with wash over your ocean. Salty, sting air stings your skin as you read against your undead love. The lighthouse falls. In the darkness, you're pretty sure the spirit lets the dragon inside her take over. If it kills you, you should have been all worth it. The cloud parts as you manage to pull yourself exhausted away from the spirit. A chunk of broken glass is lodged into your shoulder. When you pluck it from your skin, it drips blood. Sorry, I think this is stuck when I was having the best night in my life. Spirit drags her fingertip over the sharp edge of the glass shard. Keep it. Consider it a memento. I got plenty more where that came from. Back on the beach, the other killers rolls out their eyes as you show up with spirit, doing the couple's thing when you walk with your hands in each other's back pocket. You know, it's obnoxious, but lovers would do in person. Last day, your beautiful piece of meat. You done so well. We almost near the finish line. You didn't think I brought you all this way without plan, did you? What kind of sinister body of sorrow do you think I am? Andrew, spirit, welcome back. Since you're both alive. Oh sorry. Oh sorry, I skipped that. You point out the many open wounds of your body, complete with bits of sand, dirt, and stuck in them. Yeah, I could say that. I think some of us might be infected. You should get them checked out. You're actually going to go through this. The thing you should check out is your head, my friend. Spirit is absolutely nuts. You won't survive the week dating her. Did you just give your blessing to us 3 scenes ago, you little shit? How dare you call me little shit? Oops, sorry. Oh, dear me. You might think that she's a sad interpret, but truly she's a demon helper on the ribbon who will ultimately stop on nothing to by the loss of death that cuts through her brains. I can't take her back. Oh, I know that all that she's a god girlfriend of my dream and you're just jealous of you lost her, so you just trying to run me out of town. But guess what? I'm not scared of you. I'm with it. And she got my back. Literally, she gave her name in this pretty simple character and it was 3 letters long. Alright, we get it. Everyone's super tough, but you just kill, no matter what. But we gotta show the finish and discipline it. It's only necessary to hold you for just a little moment. At all, that was the point of the whole experience, to give the most determined killer a chance of learning love. Well, to think my official biography calls me distinctly below average. But look at me now. Well, I'm about officially a wedding of 2 complete maniacs. Please, sweet, take spirit, prepare your vow. As soon as you both say I do, I can send you all with next to the honeymoon. Hold up, nobody saying I do today. What? Yeah, nobody is. Wait, what? Marriage is an arcane soul institution put in place by men in power 1,000 years ago to maintain the cultural peace. I'm not interested in playing their games. I'm not interested in what they're doing or living any rules I don't believe deep down in my heart. In fact, now I think about it, I don't remember being asked if I want to take part of this bootlegger reality TV bullshit in the first place. You know, I here agree to this. I'm still not sure what's going on. Spirit manifests her katana in the moment her mood changed into from a romantic climate to a place of terror. Whoa, we're all having fun here. You just say I do, we can. I won't. With a slice of a blade, Claudette is no mind. Replace 2 halves of Claudette, neither which are especially alive. Roy is horrified. There's a chance he had to wet himself. Lucky for him, his khaki hides a lot of things. Unlucky for him, he urinate is one of them. Meanwhile, Trapper Hunters, I read are eating popcorn. Where did they get the popcorn? You are under the impression that Claudette and Dwight did all the cooking around here, so sorry. Now's not the time to think about popping on popcorn or gruesome murder that just happened. It's for you, you know what to do. Spirit hands you a katana and look a whimpered Dwight until everyone waiting for you to put up his music. Look, Andrew, we're on a very tight schedule. You like schedule. If you kill me, I'm afraid we come the next, so I'm giving it up. You think back the strange moment the lantern room in the background. When the light hit right? There was something off about it. He wasn't real, at least not really human. But isn't that a good reason to do him with his katana? Or is it that actually the reason not to kill him? That makes sense. The only thing that makes sense is taking control, taking it away from them, it, taking it from your own hands and carving out new destiny yourself. Kill his pathetic womb today. Kill him and join him at mission together with the unstoppable. It's quite awful. What are you gonna do? Well, since you killed Felix, so nah, fuck it. Sorry. You raise his big katana, and with each slicing his wedding cake, you cut him in two. His dead body slumps over the ground with feet first. That was so incredibly sexy. Rin placed her hands over and you both her katana. Your fingers intertwine. You look at the other kids to see something new on their face. You spread. You are one of them, ruthless, uncompromising, blooded with blood, a killer. My father's going to really crap his pants when he see the two of us coming around. Oh my! So, we're waiting for a lover. You sit on a beach below the black house light, watching seagulls devour the liver of a dead tyrant who has washed away his shores. Wait, these seagulls are. Never mind. I don't even want to know. Just think about how much I love you, Rin. Well, something can show me. You think we ever leave this place? Why do you care? I hope we don't. Oh, okay. So that's the end of it. Sorry, right? You'll be the sacrifice for the good ending. Oops. Well, so that's it for this series. Oh, I never thought we would get a good ending to this one, but I think there was a lot of quittings here, and I worry I might be dead. Alright, quitting now, and back to my ah that's it for today. So anyways, so that's it for my run for this Hoko to you today. Yeah, I think it's been nearly 4 hours for less off. So anyways, once again, if you like this let's play video game, like and subscribe. Yeah, so anyways, next week is going back to Danganronpa. So anyways, once again, this is An signing off. See you next time. Yeah.